Why did the stream stop?
I don't know.
It stopped on its own for some reason. Yeah, it could have been Cracker Barrel, or it could be my internet being
corporate sabotage.
Weird and crappy again. Better not be.
Knock it off, corporate sabotage.
All right. Where were we? Okay, 5 to 12. By default, there will be a harvest at the end of every round from 5 to 12.
Okay.
There will be a change if a harvest marker shows a red question mark. The change depends on the number of question marks that have already been revealed. As explained on the Harvest Events card, there is no harvest at the end of the round in which the first question mark is revealed. When the second question mark is revealed, instead of a harvest, you have to pay 1 food per dwarf in your cave. When the third question mark is revealed, you have to decide individually whether you want to play the field phase or the breeding phase of the harvest time round. You cannot do both, but you must still play the feeding phase. Each player may choose. To keep track on how many question marks have already been revealed, place them on the Harvest Event cards from. Okay. Food conversion rules. To feed your dwarves, you may convert goods into food at any time without constraints. There's a food conversion table at the bottom right of your home board that summarizes the following food conversion rules.
Oh, I
guess saying that's not rabbits equal no food.
Yeah, it's a dog.
Yeah, dogs.
This ain't Korea.
You do not eat dogs. They do not provide food.
That's right.
You can buy food with gold. Pay 1 more gold than the amount of food you wish to get. So if you pay 1 gold, you get nada. But,
just gave them money
yeah,
for
you
nothing.
just literally give them money. Keep in mind that gold is worth a point at the end of the game. In addition, you can convert animals and crops into food. Sheep are each worth 1, wild boars 2, cattle 3. A single donkey is worth 1 food, but 2 donkeys are worth 3 food. Each grain is worth 1 food, and vegetables are worth 2 food.
Mm-hmm.
Rubies could be exchanged for goods like wild boars and vegetables that are each worth 2 food. Therefore, you can convert rubies into 2 food directly.
I really want to know.
Dogs and building materials are not worth any food.
Where the extra food comes from?
Nor are dwarfs. You can't eat the dwarfs. I'm sorry.
Come on.
Is it made of meat? I beg to differ, sir. All right.
Action spaces. Blah blah blah. Growth. Blah blah blah.
I feel that's going to be important.
Goods in mind.
Blah blah blah.
So the excavation and drift mining action spaces accumulate stone. Take all the stone tokens from the action space when taking the action. Additionally, you may place a cavern/tunnel twin tile on 2 adjacent empty mountain spaces of your home board.
Okay.
The new tile must connect with your cave system. For example, you must place it horizontally or vertically adjacent to an already occupied mountain space.
Okay.
And the ones that have the plus on them, you immediately take 1 food as soon as you cover this space. You immediately take 2 as soon as you cover that.
Interesting. That's good to know.
The difference between excavation and drift mining action is which side you may turn the twin tile on. With the excavation action, you may choose either side, but when taking drift mining, you must use the cavern/tunnel side. If you choose excavation, you can make 2 caverns in a row instead.
Like so. The other side, you would just have paths on half of it.
Apart from the goods,
I'll just make sure the cavern did expand into other things.
Yes, it does. I think you can put rooms in these, but you can't put rooms in the cross. Yeah.
And clearing, sustenance, and slash and burn are these 3 down here.
Yes.
Apart from the goods depicted on them, you can also get meadow/field twin tiles there. This tile is also available on the slash and burn action space. You have to place the meadow/field twin tile on 2 adjacent forest spaces of your home board. The first such tile has to be placed in front of the cave entrance.
Right.
Any subsequent tiles have to be placed adjacent to an already existing field, meadow, or pasture. Immediately take 1 wild boar from the general supply when covering one of the wild boar preserves in the forest, and you can take 1 food when you cover that space there. You can accommodate this wild boar on your home board or convert it into 2 food immediately.
What about this poor bastard that's fishing down here?
Where do you
is-
think the food came from?
yeah. I was gonna say, where do you think
Those salmon look awfully good. Blam! I hit the water.
We never said it was salmon that we're eating. It's the dude. He's not a dwarf.
Fucking river folk are delicious.
Yum. Apart from the twin tiles, the clearing and sustenance action spaces provide either wood or crops, respectively. The
Right.
slash and burn action space, on the other hand, provides an additional sow action. So you can sow crops to collect them in the field phase of the harvest. It's one way of feeding your family in the long run.
Okay.
You can grow crops with the sow action. To sow grain, take 1 grain from your personal supply and put it on an empty field. Then take 2 grain from the general supply and put them on top of your sown grain. Instead of grain, you may sow vegetables. Do the same thing, but you only put 1 vegetable on top of it. With a single sow action, you can sow grain and vegetables up to 2 times each. While you cannot sow a crop if you do not have at least 1 token of it already. It
Okay.
has to come from your personal supply.
Okay.
The extras come from the supply.
Okay.
And then later on, when it comes time to harvest, you'll actually take them from the field.
Sure. But in order to add it to your supply, you have to do like that action over there where you spend a wood to get one.
Yeah.
That gives you 1.
Yeah, the supplies.
Okay, yeah, it gives you 1.
Supply
Okay.
space gives you a whole bunch of stuff from the
Okay.
Okay. Action spaces for family growth. The Furnish a Cavern action can be found on the
This one here.
housework.
Yeah.
There it is. Housework action space.
Get a dog.
When using a Furnish a Cavern action, choose one of the available furnishing tiles on the supply boards. Pay the building costs indicated on the left below the name of the tile and place it on an empty cavern space in your mountain. Every furnishing tile has an ability which is shown at the bottom of the tile.
So we should probably these probably go on these then?
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Dave, you brilliant son of a
But
bitch.
we're only doing the basic bitch ones.
Okay. Do we need to get rid of one of these then, or
No.
No,
Okay.
these
No,
are the basic.
These are the
bitches.
basic. If you flip them
okay.
over, there's a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
we're already doing the basic. We're good. Dwellings are special furnishing tiles. They provide room for additional dwarves. Blah, 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 blah. The Furnish a Dwelling action is found on both sides of the action space card for round 4. The Wish for Children and the Urgent Children. When using a Furnish a Dwelling action, take a dwelling tile, pay its building costs, and place it on an empty cavern. There are 6 different types of dwellings. Every dwelling provides room for 1 or 2 dwarves. When you build a, you may be. When you furnish the cavern, you have to pay the building costs indicated on the left below the name of the tile. So whatever's underneath is what it costs.
Okay. Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah. I think so. Maybe?
Yeah, there's some of the ones.
Oh, okay.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
This
they're-
one.
Yeah.
This
I
one,
see.
this one,
I get
those
it.
3 over there.
These symbols are related to this thing.
Aha.
Yeah.
We'll just figure it out in time to go to bed.
All right. The family growth action can be found on the Family Life, Wish for Children, and Urgent Wish for Children action space cards. And in games with 4 or more players, we don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
You can only use a family growth action if you have more room for dwarves in your dwellings than you have dwarfs. You need to have a room first before you can get another. Taking a family growth action, put a dwarf disc from your personal supply on top of the dwarf taking the action. The new dwarf cannot take an action this round. The offspring has to grow up first. In the return home phase of this round, the new dwarf has to be accommodated in an available dwelling like the other. Action spaces for goods and mines, supplies and growth are both available from the start. Supplies provide 1 wood, 1 stone, 1 ore, 1 food, and 2 gold. Ore mine construction. That space will become available in stage 1 at some point. If there are 2 horizontally or vertically adjacent ordinary tunnel spaces in your mountain, you may use the
symbols on the back.
That's these.
Oh,
Okay. Are they
Nope.
these? No, huh?
I put the ones that I've already.
Those must be on the other side, huh?
yeah, those are just regular dwellings.
Yeah, I think these go over.
Are
there.
these so then would these be unlimited then? But then how?
No, I don't think so. They may just not be available. Oh. Yeah.
Server.
Oh wait, there's the bag.
We forgot to open one of the 7,000 bags, folks. No worries.
I hope there's like multiples of these.
There are, yeah, dwellings
Okay.
seems to be quite a few of them.
Yeah, otherwise it's just like, can't build anymore.
You have exactly room for one dwarf. The other dwarven child lives outside.
Oh. Yeah, there's tons of dwellings.
Yeah, there's tons of dwellings.
So for ore mine construction, you can build ore mines as long as you have 2 adjacent tunnel spaces in your mountain. Then you can place an ore mine on top of them. If you do so, you take 3 ore from the general supply. Additionally, or alternatively, you may undertake an expedition of level 2 on that action. Ruby mine construction shows up somewhere in stage 2, round 5 or 6.
Yeah.
If you have at least 1 empty tunnel space in your mountain, you can place a ruby mine on top of one of the spaces. If and only if you place the ruby mine on top of a deep tunnel. Deep tunnels are on the ore mine tiles, so it would have to be next to an ore mine.
Okay.
I'm feeling less and less prepared as you go on. I'm sure it'll all make sense once we start playing.
I'll explain. First, you get the money. Then you get the women.
Yeah.
Then you get the power.
Oh my god. Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. So ruby mines you build on top of already built deep tunnels for these next door. You gotta build an ore mine before you can build a ruby mine.
Do we build deep tunnels on top of normal tunnels?
Yes, you have to. In fact, you have to. When you build an ore mine, it has to be on top of 2 tunnels connected adjacent to each other.
I mean, like, do we have to like put down one of these first, and then we have to put one of those over that?
You can't play that on that.
Well, I mean, just pretend that this is a legal action.
Okay.
I have to play one of these first before I can play one of those, and I play that on top of this.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And then you put a third tile on it, apparently, for reasons.
You can build a ruby mine.
It gets deeper by getting taller.
Ruby mines are worth more money. They're worth 4 victory points at the end of the game. So maybe we shut up.
Does it work?
It better not be.
Okay.
I don't care who it is. They can shove off. Okay.
I don't care.
Let's get to it, for God's sake.
All right.
Action spaces for mining. Ore mining, ore delivery, ruby mining, and ruby delivery. Ore mining is available from the start. Ruby mining, ore delivery, and ruby delivery will become available in stages 2, 3, and 4, respectively. When using one of these spaces, take all the ore and ruby tokens from that space.
Okay.
Take 2 additional ore tokens from the general supply for each ore mine you have when you take the ore mining or ore delivery action. If you have at least 1 ruby mine, take 1 additional ruby when taking the ruby mining action. You'll only ever get 1. If you have at least 2 ruby mines, you can take 1 additional ruby when taking the ruby delivery action. You'll still only ever get 1. Rubies are sort of wild cards. You can exchange them at any time at a 1-for-1 ratio with animals, building materials, grain, vegetables, and gold. There's an exception with cattle. You have to pay 1 food on top of the ruby token to get 1 cattle. You can also spend 1 ruby to get a single field or meadow tile, or a single tunnel tile, or 2 rubies to get a single cavern tile. You have to place it immediately on an empty mountain space or an empty forest space that's already adjacent to it. Blah, 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 blah. Rubies can also be spent to play an armed dwarf out of order. By paying 1 ruby, you can ignore the play order for one of your dwarfs. See page 8 for details on the play order of dwarfs. God damn it. So I'm guessing you can send one dwarf on an expedition at the same time you play another dwarf, just to.
But only if he has a sword, Aaron.
But only
Otherwise, it doesn't matter.
Only if he has a weapon, and only if you have a ruby, and yada yada yada. Ore trading becomes available in stage 4. You can exchange 2 ore for 2 gold and 1 food from general supply. You can do this up to 3 times. The weekly market shows up, never mind, only in games with 5 to 7 players. Sheep farming and donkey farming become available in stage 1 or 2. Building fences can be fenced in, blah blah blah. Turn exactly 1 meadow into a small pasture. Doesn't say when this shows up or if it already is. I don't see anything about building fences, so I'm assuming it's going to show up. You can turn exactly 1 meadow into a small pasture or 2 adjacent meadows into a large pasture. You have to pay 2 wood to fence in a single meadow space. It becomes a small pasture. 4 wood for a double. Blah, blah, blah. You can build stables. There's a build stables action also on the sheep farming, donkey farming, or fence building spaces. Pay 1 stone to build a stable. You can place a stable on any forest, meadow, or pasture. Stables are permanent. Once established, they cannot be moved or removed. Only build 1 stable per action. Like pastures, stables allow you to keep more animals.
I think these are the singles. I think that's what you're talking about.
Yes. Rules on animal husbandry. Oh dear God in heaven. You know what? I'm just not.
Is it more complicated? Have 2, you get 1.
On pastures, you can keep farm animals. Each pasture space can hold up to 2 farm animals of the same type. A stable on a pasture doubles its capacity. A stable on a meadow space can hold 1 farm animal. A stable on a forest space that has not been covered with a tile can hold 1. You already know all of it. Instead of the normal rules for meadows and pastures, you can apply the following when you place dogs on them. You can keep 1 more sheep on the meadow or pasture than there are dogs on it. For example, 1 dog can watch 2 sheep, respectively. If you use dogs to watch sheep on a space with a stable, you may not use the stable. Then why even have the dogs there at all?
Well, I think they're saying don't do both.
Oh, okay. So I see.
Like
you could put dogs in a meadow with a sheep if they're unfenced. And
right.
Then they'll.
Right. And the dog will herd them.
Yes.
If you have a stable, you're wasting the dog's talent.
Yeah, basically.
Take the dog.
And you're wasting the stable, apparently.
Take the dog back and have him stable. Have him do something else.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You can probably eat him.
No, we're specifically not allowed. It's not fair.
0 food. Dogs are 0 food.
Just another mouth to feed, Aaron.
Screw him. There is a breakfast room furnishing tile you can build in your cave, and you can keep up to 3 cattle on that. And each ore or ruby mine can hold 1 donkey. And the entry-level room of your cave can hold any 2 farm animals at the same time. Forging a weapon and or expeditions. The blacksmithing space with forge a weapon and level 3 expedition will become available in stage 1. The adventure action space with its forge a weapon and 2 level 1 expeditions will become available in stage 4. Collect ore in your personal supply so that one of your dwarves can then use it to forge a weapon with the forge a weapon action. Only an unarmed dwarf can forge a weapon. When taking the forge a weapon action, spend a number of ore tokens, but no more than 8. Then take a weapon strength marker with a value equal to the number of ore tokens you spent. Place the strength marker on the dwarf taking the action. You may immediately try out its new weapon on an expedition.
I thought it was going to say you could immediately try out and something on another dwarf.
I mean, dwarves would do that.
Because it's like you should have it so that your opponents can see how much strength your dwarves have. It's just like, is there a PvP element?
So we all got an expedition loot card. This indicates what you get when you send a dwarf on an expedition with that strength weapon. Each space with a loot item on the overview card has a minimum strength value. When choosing an item from the list, you may only choose items with a minimum strength value lower than or equal to the weapon strength of the dwarf undertaking the expedition. I've now said dwarf so often, I'm now saying dwarf.
I heard. I didn't want to comment.
We were just going to let you have it.
At the end of each expedition, the weapon strength of the dwarf undertaking it will increase by 1 as a result of the experience gained. Only newly forged weapons are limited to an initial weapon strength of 8. You can increase the strength beyond 8.
Ah, the other side has more powerful.
Yes,
Ooh.
you can go up to 14, and you can actually use a dwarf to just buy straight up a room or breed up to 2 types of ferment. Really? That's an expedition?
You threatened.
You better screw. You better make babies.
He goes into the forest and just cuts down the forest with his weapon. It's like,
make babies or I'm making burgers. Moo, moo.
breed up to 2 types of.
Oh, I see that whole play order thing. I thought the play order thing meant you could like take 2 turns in a row, like screw somebody over and take 2 turns. You can't.
Okay.
You have to play your dwarves in order of the strength of their weapons. You play unarmed dwarves first, then the low strength and the higher strength ones will last.
So that would let you put a higher strength dwarf.
You want
someplace if you want to like.
You're like, I need this room to be able to use this other dwarf, so I'm going to send the big guy out first. I have to spend a ruby to let that happen.
Sure. Gotta bribe him.
Yeah. Each dwarf can only bear a single weapon, and weapons are bound to their dwarf. You cannot forge a weapon with one dwarf and hand that weapon over to another dwarf. They cannot actively get rid of their weapon. So once you forge a weapon, you're stuck with it.
Okay. So don't make a weak sauce weapon.
That's right.
The starting player action space. The starting player token is not passed at the end of the round. In order to become a starting player, you need to use the starting player action. If no one does this, the starting player token stays where it is. You do not only become a starting player in action space, you also get all the food tokens that have accumulated on it, as well as 2 ore in games with 1 to 3 players, or ruby in games with 4 to 7. Imitation. Imitation? Yes, it is. Imitation costs 0, 1, 2, or 4 food, depending on the action space. When using an imitation action, pay the required food into the general supply, and choose an action space currently occupied by an opponent's dwarf.
Ah, okay.
You may use this action space as if you'd placed your dwarf there.
Well, this one says 4. So
Yeah.
we have to pay 4 food.
The only action space that cannot be imitated is the starting player action. You can't steal the starting player out from somebody else.
Fair enough.
End of game and end of game scoring. 1 gold per farm animal and dog. -2 gold per missing type of farm animal. Half gold per grain, 1 gold per red vegetable, 1 gold per ruby, 1 gold per dwarf, -1 gold per unused space. Gold for furnishing tiles, pastures, and mines. Bonus points for parlors, storages, and then any extra gold coins, and then subtract 3 gold points each begging marker. And I'm spent.
I'm not sure if I've ever been more confused. Let's play.
All right, let's just friggin' do it.
I feel like I somewhat understand it, but at the same time, I feel like its explanation could have been.
There's a lot more minutia in there than there needs to be.
I mean, Aaron's gonna win anyway. But
Jesus.
No, I'm gonna.
Jesus, that was fast. Holy shit! Maybe the fastest anyone's just thrown me under the bus.
Listen, I know how statistically
right.
I know how this works out.
All right, fair enough.
I'm here so that neither of you is last.
That's right. I appreciate it.
I'm looking for the action space. There we go. Strip mining. I'm looking for the small, basic. There we go. Every round, 1 stone will be added to this action space unless it's empty. Then 1 ore will be added to it instead. Okay, so first round, we put 1 stone on that space. This is going to
have him do
take forever. Then 1 on drift mining, 1 on excavation. We need 1 food on starting player. We need, I think, 3 on the logging. I'll double check that.
There's the food.
Yeah.
Where's the black hole?
That is in this bag right here, sir.
Okay. 3 wood will be added to logging.
3 wood as a logging. Yes, sir.
Whenever it is empty. 3 wood.
Okay.
It's not empty. We add 1 instead. I need 2 more wood, please. Same thing there. 2 when it's empty. 1 more wood and
1 food.
the
It's wheat.
circle. The yellow circle.
Oh wait, no, that just get it.
Yeah, you just get a dog when you go there. It's not stocked. It's not stocked there. Just yet.
So it should be like put them everywhere. I see a symbol put it down.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah.
Take your first turn.
Sure.
Dwarven Misery Farm.
Yeah, I will go. I'll go. I mean, I'm tempted to go excavating, but I think I'm just gonna go drift mining. Well, I meant to go drift mining. I'll take the stone.
Okay.
I will take a
tile.
Yeah.
Boop boop.
That's all.
Okay.
Go ahead, Z. Oh.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Oh, round one, we're supposed to put that up?
Yeah, that was supposed to be put up. So we can go blacksmithing. Can build a weapon.
Oh, so you're weeping.
If we had any ore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two. What are those things? Over
Food?
There? No. What are
two of
those?
these?
No.
Two of these?
Yeah.
Coins.
Oh, that's just
That's
normal
money.
Just straight up.
That's a
money.
money.
That's straight up money, yeah.
And I get one food.
Nice. Not a bad first turn.
I figure everything takes stuff to build stuff. So
yeah, right. I think I'm gonna go sustenance. I'm gonna take a FUD.
So take a.
And you get a hay.
You get a hay. Which is in my supply. I have not planted it.
And you get a.
And I get a tile.
Double tile.
A double tile. Right? And or.
Yeah, you take one of these.
Okay.
Well, if you want to take one of these.
Yeah. And I have to place it right outside right? my. Oh, yeah. Do I place it right now? Okay. I place it there. The fisherman is now nervous because his rivers disappeared.
You get a food because you covered the.
You ate it.
Okay. Right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's how it goes. I'm gonna say that's how it goes.
No idea. I think I will go forest exploring. Take a wood and I'll take a vegetable.
And a vegetable? And one pumpkin for you, sir.
Thank you.
I will go to. I'll go to clearing.
Okay.
Wood. Pass me one of those.
Yeah. One of these there. No, it's okay. It's we got all the other tiles over here.
I guess I'll get another food too. It's like food doesn't expire, so I might as well just.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of the same way.
And in 3 rounds, we're gonna need to feed our dwarves.
Yes.
At current, we'll each need at least 2 food.
Right.
Let's get busy.
Yes.
So now that we place all of our dwarves.
Has everybody put?
No.
He's
still one more. I guess I'm gonna go excavate.
Okay.
And I'll gain a stone over here, because that's what dwarves do.
Yes.
And I take either or.
No, wait. That's what. Yeah, you get to pick 2 caverns, or do you want a cavern?
So the caverns you need in order to
build anything.
But the tunnels you need if you want to mine. Correct? You need these to do the mines.
Yes.
But this will let you build rooms.
Yes,
okay.
That is correct.
All right. I'm going to go with this.
Oh, okay. Now I think I see how it is.
I kind of...
So it's not... So the deep tunnel doesn't go on top of one of these. It goes next to it?
No.
No, it goes on top of it, but you have to have that side up.
Yeah. So
with that
give me another one of those. So... in order to build one of these, you need 2 tunnels next to each other. So I need these. So once I have those, I can then go to I don't know. No.
We may not have it yet.
May not be up yet. But anyway, when it shows up, I can then build this over the 2 tunnels that are next to each other, and now I have a deep tunnel.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then later on, if I decide I want to build a ruby mine, if I build it over the deep tunnel, I get an additional ruby.
Gotcha. So you do need to have pathways. Yeah. Because I was like, why would you make a pathway?
Yeah, fuck pathways. I want rooms.
Have rooms. Rooms on rooms
Well,
on rooms.
I was thinking, I'm like, I want
Yeah.
at least like one ore mine. I
Yeah.
don't know why yet, but I do.
And I get a food for doing that because I covered up that spot, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Good
All right.
Lord, you are good for food.
Well, I'm hoping. All right. Yeah.
All right, now we've all gone.
Now we've all done our thing.
Oh, I was supposed to get food too.
Get some
I
food.
completely forgot.
One food.
I built over the thing.
Okay.
I'm like, why does he have so much more food than me? Okay, so we're done.
Yes.
Everybody took their turn. So the next phase is
You are first player again.
it's on somewhere, and it's not on the card, so I'll just
Breeding phase. We don't have any breeding phase.
Oh, that's the
Field
that's the
phase.
harvest that we're not
Harvest.
doing. The harvest. Yeah.
Yeah. No harvest until here.
Phases. Okay. Replenish work phase. Return home. Everybody brings their dwarves back to the
Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Welcome home.
Thank you.
You know what you guys should do?
And then
Fornicate.
harvest time if there is a harvest, but this time there isn't. So we go to round 2,
So
and
now we restock with stuff.
We put another card out. So this is the new action space: sheep farming.
Ooh.
Oh my. So the logging and ore mining get one more of each.
Okay.
And then everything else gets one added to whatever it had.
And that's all that.
This one needs a
Oh.
wood.
Oh yeah.
It was
And
decided.
excavation needs a stone.
Listen.
So this is a full-time job here.
I'm just saying.
Doing the best.
You're doing great, man. You're doing great.
All right. Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
So do we add a sheep to this one then?
No.
No, you
Oh
get
yes,
one.
yes,
Oh,
yes, yes, yes. That is an arrow. So yes, one goes down there.
So you can take the sheep or not.
Or
take the
you
sheep?
can choose not to if you don't
If you have no sheep, if you have no place to put the
Yeah.
sheep, I guess.
Yeah.
For example.
Yeah. Or if your only pen has got a different animal, and you're like, oh, I can't put anything there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Gonna.
How dare you?
I know, silly me.
What is this thinking?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go sustenance, I think.
Yeah, it
Take
makes
the
sense.
food. I'll take a wheat.
A wheat. You got a food? You need food?
And no, I got.
You got food? Okay.
And
Now,
I do need a food because
Yeah.
I'm gonna build this.
Now, when you make that field, so as soon as you build it, you can't put the wheat on there immediately, right?
No, you have to take a sowing action to do it.
Okay, which is not up yet.
Which is not available?
Don't see it.
Slash and burn is the only sowing action
Gotcha.
currently have. Currently, there are
Gotcha.
probably going to be. In fact, I think the last one is stage 1. So yeah, I could be
Okay.
wrong.
True enough. All right.
It is Z's turn. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Like I know. Says the man.
Does that go on instead of the stone? Is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the stone comes off.
It should be a stone and an ore at this point.
Yeah, so one of the stone comes off.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And if no one takes it, then you get another ore.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Not a bad space to take.
Then 4, and then you could go on an expedition, but you don't have
anybody with
don't have a door for the weapon. You can still take 4 wood.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Fencing in some shit?
Fencing in some shit. You ain't done in a while. Fenced in some shit.
I guess we should start
Need some space?
some space.
Okay. You do one of those. You get a food for doing that one.
Yep.
Heck yeah. There you go. I think that I am going to slash and burn.
You piece of shit.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa. You're the first fucking player. If you don't like the spot you were at, it's your own fucking fault.
He's got a point there.
Yeah. Well, I wanted the wheat.
Had your chance.
Alright, fine.
And then I can plant my wheat.
Yeah.
And then I take another wheat.
You take 2 wheat and put that on top of it.
Okay.
And then every time we harvest, you'll take 1 off.
Okay. That makes perfect sense to me.
It means you get 3 wheat over time.
Well, yes, I mean I understand how wheat is, but
I get how wheat works.
I know what bread is. I just understand.
Wow.
God's sake. I'm gonna take clearing. I'll build another one of these, and I'm gonna put that like that, and I'll take a wild boar, please.
A wild boar,
and he can sit at home.
Hi, little buddy.
Because that's the only place I currently put him.
I don't particularly want. Okay, so I have to spend 2 wood to get 1 little instant pasture. 4 wood.
Correct. For the double, yep. Which you don't have 2 spots, so
Right,
you couldn't
so-
do that.
Yeah, so I don't get a thing. I just get to flip it over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Well then.
I too am confused. Like, how do you tell that which pastures are together? You know what I mean? Like, do you take 2 of these and loop them on there? No, I don't really do that. I don't know. You go there, get some food.
Son of a bitch.
What?
They're on the other side of the ore mine.
Ha! They are!
I was like, where the hell are they? They're not.
I thought that was weird. I thought it was
taking
weird.
over first player.
Yeah. You're the man.
Dude, you have no pieces left.
Okay, and then you get 2 ore?
I got
2 ore.
I got 2 ore and 2 food. There was 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now I'm going last.
Well, that's since we started this thing. Knock it off.
I'm gonna enjoy beating you.
I know you are. You always do.
I'm going to really enjoy it.
If I ever feel like you're not enjoying it, then I'll stop.
We have to get our small little victories in while
Right.
we can. And you get to go on an expedition.
No, he doesn't.
But you
No,
don't
I
have
don't have any
anybody
guys.
that can
That's
go
okay.
on that-
I just wanted the mood.
I was thinking about it, but I was like, I don't have
Yeah.
anybody that can go on that
Yeah.
expedition, so I'll just.
But it seems
I'll
like you
let it
need
sit
wood to
there.
build some things, so.
Everybody done?
Yes.
Everyone.
Bring your boys
done.
home.
Bring your boys home.
Add a stone.
No harvest, so we move on to round 3. Ore mine construction.
There it is.
There it is indeed. Here, 3 wood goes on logging.
Cha.
That's not wood.
That's not what that's dogs.
No, it's cows.
Oh, it's cows, yeah.
3
There's too many brown pieces
We
in
need
here.
another sheep.
Sheep there. Okay.
Wood.
More sheep.
Ship it.
Alright. Well, hot dog.
Yeah.
You were up first,
I
sir.
see this. And then you can go on 2 expeditions? Or is that a level 2 expedition?
There's a level 2. I don't know what the difference is between level 1 and
I also
That
do
seems
not
like it
know.
might be important.
I think it matches the type of helmet you're wearing.
Like, do you need it? Does that mean like you can do a higher one, but you need at least a level 2 to go
To
on
attack
that?
or yeah, like how does that work?
Like, as long as you have 1, you can go on an adventure. As long as but this one, you need to have at least 2 to go on the adventure.
Right.
But you have to have, if you had a 12, you could still go on a 12 adventure. Maybe.
Ish.
Expeditions have one of 4 different levels, 1 to 4. Expedition levels determines how many different loot items you may choose from the overview card. Choose the loot items one by one in any order. Each space with a loot item on the overview card has a minimum strength value. When choosing an item from the list, you may only choose items with a minimum strength value lower than or equal to the weapon strength of the dwarf undertaking the expedition.
Gotcha.
So, a dwarf with a weapon strength of 1 goes on a level 3 expedition. As a result, he can get the loot items, all weapons plus 1, 1 dog, and he was not strong enough to get better items for now.
That makes sense. That does make sense. So I guess I will.
And after each expedition, +1 to the weapon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get +1, plus one of the loot items you can choose is +1. So you can actually go up +2 if
Interesting.
you choose that
If you
option.
choose that option. Okay.
Yes.
That's kind of interesting. Okay.
So that does create an issue here. That's looking even more tempting now. That's 4. Now let's see if we need to build stuff more diverse things.
All right.
Okay. And take 2 wood on top of that.
That's why I figured I wouldn't just stockpile in black ore. I'd diversify my portfolio.
Nice. Sieger.
My ball in that beer parlor. Mostly because it's a beer parlor.
You turn 2 pay into 3 money for 4 food.
Right? That's because beer has calories. It's very good for you.
Before scoring. How often does scoring happen?
The end of the game.
Just the end of the game.
So anytime. So pretty much any time you can do that.
So the wheat is worth half a point, but you can convert 2 of them to 3 points, essentially. So, not a terrible thing.
Or 4 food if you know.
Or if you need to feed your people, yeah. So, but we don't have the breeding option yet. Or do
hoping for childhood?
Not yet.
Wishing
We'll
for
get
children.
it. We'll get it next round.
Okay, next round.
Literally
Okay.
next round.
That's what I was like, oh, do I like build a room to do the thing? You know, it's the
So you have to put 2 of your people here.
Yeah, that's.
I
2 dwarves like each other very much.
But it just seems like you lose that.
You sack a turn to have 3 options the following turn.
No, that's not how it works.
Come on,
that's totally how it works.
You fucking spit on it.
You put 1 dwarf down there to take the action. You put another dwarf on top of him. That is the new dwarf. He doesn't require 2 dwarves.
Okay. So they do reproduce asexually.
Exactly.
Fucking mitosis at work.
Exactly. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it.
Okay, that makes sense. Kind of. Not really.
Sense-ish.
And what are the shields in the corner? That's the victory points.
That's the victory points. Yes.
Okay. But you need the other stuff to build the room.
You need the stuff at the top.
You need the stuff at the top to build it.
Gotcha. All right.
So you can make a dwelling for. So it makes no sense to get this unless you've already built a dwelling.
Right.
That's you got no place for your dwarf to live.
That's what I was thinking.
So you got to make a dwelling for it.
I'm going to go to the sheep farm.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend my 4 wood, if I could. And then I would build a sheep farm like so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I would take 2 ship,
but
I put them aside, correct?
You put them in your home. Anywhere you can keep them.
I can have 2
since there's 2 spaces, right?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
You can have up to 2 per space.
Right.
So you can hold up to 4 in there.
Right.
But if you build a stable in there, it doubles. So you can do 8.
And the dog will let me hold 1 plus the number of dogs
without having fence.
Oh, that's without. Okay, gotcha.
That's without fence.
So okay.
You don't need or want a dog.
Right.
If you had a dog here,
gotcha. You could put sheep there. Right. Gotcha.
Or 2 sheep there.
2 sheep. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
1 dog can watch 2 sheep. 2 dogs can watch 3 sheep.
Okay. Understood.
Is there a limit to how many dogs you can put on?
No. Maximum dog.
I mean,
it's just with 5 dogs. And
there's almost no reason that you couldn't just fill this whole thing up with just a wide open space and just a ton of dogs in it.
Bork, bitches.
I mean, it would be hard to have
probably not that effective.
The other animals, but you get so many victory points for all those animals.
Right. All right, fair enough.
My turn?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now I'm going to slash and burn. Alright, I go there. And I'm going to sow both wheat and vegetables. Can I have 1 vegetable and 2 wheat?
2 of the wheat and 1 vegetable?
1 vegetable.
1 vegetable. All right.
Good timing because we're going to harvest.
Oh no.
Yeah, lots of food. You're fine.
I have nothing to harvest. Or animal husbandry. That's alright.
Alright.
That doesn't let me sew. Oh, I forgot to put a food. Apparently forgot to put a wood there.
Ah!
There we go. Let's call that okay.
That's fine.
So this gives you +1, but you can't put it on there that turn.
You can't sew. There's no sew.
There's no.
Yeah.
I'm led to believe one is coming, but you could also use imitation. Willing to spend it.
Spend 4 food within.
Yeah, it's a lot of food to spend.
I'm just gonna make sure.
There you go.
Because breeding's coming up, and I would like to breed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then.
I mean, can you blame the man? She's looking fine.
But it's asexual reproduction. I'm looking fine.
I'm looking fine. Fucking stroking your beard as you yeah.
Just you wait me.
Just you wait me.
Oh my god.
Amazing. Fucking amazing. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go over here because then because then I get a bulk.
Diversify.
Yeah, that's right. Gotta diversify, but I can't put it down yet. But we are going to.
But it is in your inventory.
Yes.
And you can eat it.
Yes. Nom nom nom.
Right. I am going to go excavating. I think.
Yeah, not a bad plan.
Stone.
Yep.
And one of these.
Yep.
Whoops.
Oops. Good catch. Bronk.
Block.
Nice.
Right. Everybody comes home.
Okay.
Going last ain't so bad.
No, it really isn't. It really isn't. You have. There's enough options.
I don't know. I don't know what I was complaining about. To be fair, there's plenty of options.
Unless you have
the
something
only
you
thing I
specifically want.
really wanted was the slash and burn space, but you guys left it for me.
Wasn't
other things on my mind.
All right,
Other things on my mind.
everybody came home, so it's time to harvest for real this time. Okay. So we are going to harvest, and that means. So we start the harvest with the field phase. Remove 1 grain or vegetable token from each sown field on your home board and place it in your personal supply. Use it to resow later.
Okay.
Or you can use it to feed. Now it's time for the feeding phase. Everybody has to feed your dwarves by paying 2 food per dwarf in your
Holy
cave.
shit.
Oh, it's 2 food.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes, it costs 4.
Oh, doctor, that changes a lot of things.
Good thing I had that food.
Here, let's keep a pile right here for us.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was thinking I was going to spend.
You hungry bitches.
Yeah. Now it's like, do I really want to?
I don't want another mouth to feed.
Yeah. And then finally, the breeding phase. If you have at least 2 farm animals of the same type, you get exactly 1 additional baby animal.
Hooray!
This says pay 1 food per dwarf there. Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a different one.
Well,
yeah.
That's the round 5 harvest.
Oh, I see.
I assume it's different because it's a 3-player game, but I could be wrong.
No harvest.
Yeah.
We would put.
Oh, at the end of round 4, we have to pay 1 food per dwarf?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, the things are at the bottom of the
Oh, okay.
apply during.
So it's a little. They're still full from their meal before next round.
But you got to feed them a little bit more.
Yeah. At the end of round 4, there's no harvest, but instead you have to pay 1 food per dwarf in your cave, each for offspring dwarfs. There's no field or.
Oh, these are random.
Yeah, those are random.
I was looking to see if it was.
As he starts flipping more words,
looking at
motherfuckers. No, that's fine. Yeah,
There
those are random additional bullshit.
Yes. Some of them are harvests, and some of them are light harvest.
Oh, okay.
And each one is the first one is no harvest.
Wood. Stone.
Refill all the shiza.
Food. Ruby for that one. Wood. Nope, I just put wood on this one. That's okay. I got one off. That's fine. It's fine.
Did you put food?
I did not. I did food the other one. No doggies. Ruby. Ruby.
Throw it all over the place.
Ruby. Furnish a dwelling. Bow chicka bow wow.
We can now. He says, "Screw it."
That's what they're doing.
Because I'm gonna need to. I need to catch up on building next turn because you guys have all built a lot more than I have.
That is fair. That is fair. Um. And still the only sewing option is slash and burn.
Yep.
Still.
So if you want to sew, you gotta go there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, but I'm gonna. I mean, so much of a choice. So I could place this one like a sew, and then I get a Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah, he has to go.
He has to go here, right?
Okay. No other space to put.
All right.
Currently. Dogs can't.
That seems like a bad place to put a wild boar.
Yeah, that seems like the opposite place you'd put a wild boar.
I mean, you can eat him.
No.
I'm thinking about eating mine, to be fair.
And then I place a plant there, and I get 2 more of these and 1 more of these. Okay. Well, that seems like a good idea because,
okay.
Raisins. Okay, sir, please.
I'm building an ore mine.
Yeah. Figured that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I get 3 ore, please.
He's got the ore. That man controls the ore.
You control the ore. I don't know, something sciencey. Here.
Ooh.
He's going to go ore mining.
Y'all collecting rocks. I'm just a fucking farmer.
That you are.
I'm a good farmer, right?
I don't know about that.
Just like that. Just like that.
Listen.
You were dwarves and you're like, look at all this hay I have. We're like, good job, buddy.
Yeah. Attaboy, stupid.
Attaboy, stupid.
Oh my fucking god.
Is this piece of wood here or is it here?
Yeah, no, it's over. Yeah.
There's 4.
Yes.
It is called wood gathering for a reason.
Yeah. Because it is gathering there because we haven't fucking gone there. I think I'm gonna do housework.
Ooh, what are you gonna build?
I'm gonna give me a motherfucking. I just want a dog here, honestly.
You can furnish a cave as well.
I might, but first I want a dog. A dog? And I place the dog in my house, correct? Or can I place him in the empty field I have?
Can you place him wherever?
Yeah.
He doesn't get to stay in the house.
Bork. Yeah, he's an outside dog.
How does dog placement?
Dogs wander around. You can keep them on any spaces of literally anywhere.
We'll put him out here. Good dog.
Little Bork.
All right.
And now would you like to build a home?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna build this beer parlor.
Oh wait, that's how I messed up.
But you still have to do the thing. Aren't you supposed to furnish a dwelling too?
That's an ore.
That's an ore. You can choose not to. But would you like to? Because you had the option.
It's either or.
Yeah.
So what I was gonna do. So what I needed.
Oh, you could only do one or
the other.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So.
Wait, why are you putting those back?
Because I have to go someplace else.
Oh.
Why don't you just take your guy back and furnish a dwelling? Since you literally can't have a baby, because you can't put them anywhere.
Yeah. So
that you have no dwelling.
Yeah, that fucked up my entire term. Like the entire.
So why don't you build a dwelling instead, and then I'll pick something after that. So. Now it says furnish a dwelling. That means it has to be one of the dwelling spots, right? It can't be one of the other rooms. It has to be one of those. Because that is literally a dwelling.
Yes.
Okay.
Furnish a dwelling is an actual dwelling.
But it's furnish a cavern.
Oh, okay. I mean, I think you could do a simple dwelling if you wanted it instead.
Yeah, but it's worth no points.
Right. No, I think that's a good move. If you have the resources, I definitely would.
Yep. I got the resources to build the thing.
And then just go build the thing.
But then I was like, I'm just gonna go do that, and get that. But,
No, I think it was a good option. And I'm going to build a beer parlor, I think. Seems like the kind of thing that would be in my house. If you guys know me, that's what I would do. Right. That costs 2 wood, and it's worth 3 points. And I can convert wheat from my harvest, correct? Or wheat from anywhere.
Sorry.
Wheat from your stash, I would say. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to have it in your.
It has to be harvested.
It has to be harvested.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
It has to be in your personal supply.
Gotcha. That's what I was checking. Okay. So you can trade for money or food. Okay.
Why do I feel like this whole thing's going sideways on me?
I think we're all fucked in the same in a different way, but still fucked.
I'm gonna go ruby mining and take all those.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame.
That was my other choice.
As well,
that was my other choice.
I'm like, I can just turn in one of these to feed both my dwarfs today. Sold.
Now I only have 2 dwarves.
Yes.
Yes.
That's maybe not the worst.
We're all in the same boat.
But I'm going to be fucked next turn because I have no food production.
Well, there's a couple places that have food.
Yes.
All right, so that's it. We're all set.
I think we're done. Yes.
Okay. Collect our peeps.
Bring your dudes back home.
Okay.
Back home, dudes. And there is no harvest, but we do have to pay 1 food per dwarf. Just gonna pay a ruby.
Right. Do we go through the other phases first, or we do that first?
We just do
that first.
Just do the feeding. There's
the ruby counts for 2
There's no
food?
field, or this is not a true harvest.
Ruby counts for 2 food?
Ruby gets you 2 food. Boar gets you 2 food. Vegetable gets you 2 food.
Gotcha.
I guess I'm going to eat my sheep. I'm going to eat one of my sheep.
You're going to eat one of your sheep? It's only worth 1 food, by the way.
I know, and there's 2 food.
Okay.
I mean, they're about to make sheep, so
it's still kind of heartbreaking.
Well, mutton's delicious.
Yeah, I guess.
I feel the fact that I have no harvest and no.
Yeah.
Like, next turn, I'm just gonna die.
No, you'll be fine. You're just gonna be hungry.
All right, ready?
Yeah. I think so. So then we.
Okay. There's no harvest.
No,
so we don't do any of this.
Harvest is next.
Next round. This round coming up is a true harvest.
Okay, so do we then when they breed?
There's no breeding. There's no harvest this round.
Harvesting and breeding are 2 separate things. One is plants and one's animals.
Breeding happens during the harvest phase.
So nothing happens right now. You get nothing.
One involves animals. One's plants.
Ruby mine construction.
Are you fisting
Plants don't do this. Plants just do this.
I have so many questions. Here's a question: can you furnish a dwelling with furnish a cabin?
Possible, probably. Because it's still furnishing something.
Yeah, I will. Good question.
I'm gonna check the.
Solid question.
Yeah, you can do a dwelling with a furnished cabin, but when doing furnished dwelling, you can only.
Okay. Well, okay then.
That answers that.
Okay. Did we add stuff to everything?
No.
No, I didn't think so. I was looking at everything. I'm like, oh, it's the same number of stuff.
Let's add stuff and then we will figure out. Yeah. Did you put the?
I did food. I just did food.
Yep.
I'm gonna do. Is that +1 food? No.
Biscuits and
no,
that's
plus
yes.
1.
Okay. One
over here. 1 at logging.
Logging. Yeah.
1 sheep.
1 sheep.
See nothing else.
Okay.
So
now you go.
I think what I'm going to have to do.
You risk it? Okay. Hey, that's plus a wheat.
I need.
You need a field.
Food production.
Yeah, you do. So you get one of these.
Field.
Yep.
Anywhere yet? I'll put this over the wild. No, I won't put it over the wild boar.
Are you sure about that? You might want to consider it because the wild boar you can eat for food. He's worth 2 food by himself if you eat him.
Right, but I kind of need.
I'm just saying your need for food is apparently pretty dire. So I would.
No, not really. I have enough food for my number of doors I have right now.
Okay, I'm just checking. Just looking out for you, man.
Yep. But I need to get some pasture space, or else things are not going to be great. Things are going to be bad for me.
Yeah. Know that feeling somehow.
All right.
God's sake. Alright. I am gonna slash and burn. Slash and burn. And then I will sow grain and vegetable.
You get 2 and 1.
2 and 1, thank you.
I'm the blacksmith.
Okay. Just
Been
spend
the
some
8.
of that. Yeah, nice. So I
Give me
need
an
to
8
find you an
weapon.
8 in here. Nope, I got one right here. 1 8.
That's there. So now I get to pick 3 from 8 or below.
Yep.
So that will be. I will take a boar. Can I take animals? I can take animals.
Yes.
Yes, that's level 5. So is the boar.
Horses. I mean, nothing. I'll do a boar for some food. When I get an animal, I can't place it someplace, or can I place it on a? Like if I take a sheep,
I think you need a dog in
I would
order
need a
to.
dog.
Yeah, if it's not fenced in, I think you need a dog.
So I could take a dog.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Touch up to 2.
So they're not going to breed this time, but
All right. Yeah.
actually no, that's dumb. Fuck the boar. Take 2 sheep.
You could take 2 sheep.
That way they'll breed next turn.
That's the spirit.
Because
Yeah.
just having 1 sheep doesn't really help out anything. It's just sad and lonely by itself.
All right. But we gotta feed everybody
Next turn.
Yeah, next turn we're having a proper harvest.
And then after that, we don't know what's going to go on, so there might be another proper harvest.
This is that whole thing's weird. I got sheep. I got all these crops. You can't touch any of them.
Until you harvest.
Wait, what? Like
Now, can you harvest all the crops, or can you only harvest 1?
I thought it was just 1 per
the top.
spot.
You get
right?
1 per spot, yeah.
So which
So why do you have?
why do I have a stack of shit? I guess is the question. What's the good of having more than 1 if you can't touch them?
Because on the harvest, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 food worth of vegetables.
Right. But even after
every time I harvest until it runs out, then I have to sow it again.
right,
But then I get more food I can take from it.
I suppose. I
Not
don't know.
to mention, at the end of the game, it's all worth points.
It is.
All your vegetables are worth points.
Oh, so unless you sow, it doesn't grow taller.
Yeah, it doesn't grow taller. Yeah.
Okay.
When you sow, you're basically doubling or tripling the amount of
So
vegetables
animals
you're spending.
breed, but plants don't.
Right.
Okay.
Plants do not breed, but they double
Yeah.
and triple in size.
Yeah. But they're only worth half points, or at least the wheat is
The
only
wheat
worth
is
half
only
points.
worth half.
It's worth points to me if I can harvest
Yeah.
it, but apparently I can't, which is dumb.
Well, you have 2 different things, so you get 2, so you can use that to get 4 food or
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you are going to harvest it at the end of this turn. So
Right.
there is that. You will have it.
Yes. I am going to grab me a
Mine.
yeah, and I'll take one of these.
Yeah, we're getting near the end then.
and
It's
I'll
getting
place it
close to
like
time to-
Near the end, we have 7 rounds left.
I feel like that's not like
Yeah.
for the number of rounds
I'm with
that
you.
have taken place in the amount of nothingness that we have done here. It's
Yeah.
like
yeah, we're winding down
we're
fast.
halfway through and shit has not happened yet. And how are you supposed to get all of your other people?
Oh, by the way,
I put a thing on there already.
he's a
oh,
9
he's
now.
9 now. Right.
Yeah.
He upgraded himself.
That's right. Don't forget that.
That's the
So
only way
you're
to
done.
upgrade.
I am done.
Yeah, I'll just go. Get up the clearing, some wood, and then that will get me another boar.
There you go.
Now I got a pair. Can I have a? Okay.
I'm glad you got it figured out.
It's not going to really help me at all.
No
I see
fucking
what I
idea
need
what's
to
going
do
on.
to not end up dying of starvation.
Right.
You'll never die of starvation. You'll just start accruing negative victory points.
That might as well
that
be
sounds
death.
like
Might as well be death. That might as well be death. Okay, so the feeding phase, the breeding phase. Yeah, breeding takes place. Cannot. I was gonna say because my boars could breed, but I have nowhere to put them, so they're just not gonna breed this turn.
So when do you move them though?
I
can't.
believe you can move them
Or can you pin them?
as soon as you have a space for them. You can move them.
Okay, because I have a dog that can herd them.
But you can't herd boar, I think.
Yeah, dogs can't herd boars.
Boar.
They can
It has to be
only,
a fenced area.
Dog up.
they can only herd sheep.
Obviously, it shouldn't be in my house, Dave, but it fucking is.
Well, then eat it, for God's sake.
I'm probably gonna.
They're worth 2 food.
Oh my god. Anyway.
All right. Is everybody done?
Yeah.
I think everybody's gone.
Yes.
Okay. Bring your peoples home.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry.
Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome.
All right, now we will stock things up.
Well, hold it. Let's finish the round. We got to finish the round with the harvest. All right. So, I think harvest.
So harvest time, field phase. Take one thing from each of your fields.
Yep. Which empties one of mine.
Nothing to harvest. Then feed phase, 2 per people. Or all my food gone.
So when can you use your rooms?
At any time. Well, that says at any time before.
Anytime
scoring.
before scoring.
So you could use it probably right now. Like you could sack those 2 food,
for
2 hay to get 4 food.
yeah,
To
but
feed your people.
yeah, but this is worth 2 food. Also,
But you need 4 food.
I need 4 food, so I might as well toss this. Yeah.
I'm gonna eat a boar and a ruby.
What kind of
What kind of fucked up diet are you eating, son?
Listen, okay, I'm just doing what I can. All right?
Crunch, crunch. It's like eating glass.
Dwarf teeth are surprisingly strong.
hurts so bad? Alright, so now we breed. So if you have 2 of an animal, you get 1.
Yeah.
And you have space for it. So I put a sheep in my house.
Yep. Yeah, you can do that actually. Okay, I can't breed because I just ate my other boar.
You made an executive decision.
So I really did.
Right.
I really did. But I'm still okay with that. All right, so let's go ahead.
That's it then.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're done.
So
okay,
take
so
your
now
people.
we
Oh, our people are already
replenish.
back. Now we
just add stuff to everything.
So stone,
Food.
and this gets another ore.
Sheep.
Bunch of wood coming up. Whoops. Sheep. So wood.
And what's our new building?
Our new. You mean our new?
And a room.
New thing. Yeah, new whatchamacallit.
Donkey farming.
Hooray!
I'd like to go donkey farming.
More than you ever knew.
Yeah.
Well, I have no resources left anymore. I am all resourced up.
All right. Well, you are up, Mr. No Resources.
Okay.
And we don't know if we feed at the end of
We
this. or
don't know if we're going to be harvesting or not.
So I will slash
The
and
odds
burn.
are more likely that we're going to harvest than not. There's 4 harvests and 3 question marks. The first question mark is no harvest. We skip it entirely. Second question mark is slightly lighter harvest.
So 1 food per.
Yeah, pay 1 food per dwarf instead of a full harvest.
Okay.
And then the third and final question mark.
So that gives you a boar there, sir.
Yep. You still have to harvest, but you can choose to skip the field phase or the breeding phase.
Oh wait, no, that takes 1 pair of animals. So there needs to be a pair.
Yeah. Can you put your sheep with your other sheep though? Because you can have up to 3, right?
No, I can have up to 2. 1 more than the dog. No, I will not slash and burn.
All right. I mean, you could put it somewhere else and not take the boar, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
That is true, but I mean, yeah.
You want the thing. You don't want the thing. Agreed.
It's such bullshit.
I
Like,
concur.
it should not be this hard. It should not be this hard. But it is. For no reason. So I'll go
You were there? Okay.
take. So I'm going to need to build stuff.
Right.
And I get either or. I'm going to pick this one. There.
Alright.
I made this dwelling place and I just can't even use it.
She's just not in the mood. Yeah, it usually is.
This means I wasted an entire turn to get it. Can't afford to keep it.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go for sustenance.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And then I'm going to
Well, that was
put a place like so.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, and then I get a wheat in my
you get a
supply.
wheat.
Oh.
You can spend it. Replace, I think.
No, I need 2.
Oh, okay.
But 2 becomes 3 coin or 4 food, so that's a good conversion.
That's a good trade.
Yeah.
I'm going to slash and burn. Finish off my field and make it nicely symmetrical. And then I'm going to sow. Take 2 more wheat and 1 more vegetable.
We're all in a little bit of trouble.
No, Aaron's fine.
Growing all my own food.
Yeah,
I'm
he is.
self-sufficient at this point.
Yep.
The thing I'm way behind on is animals.
Mm-hmm. You want ore mine?
Or you get 3 ore for that.
Yep. And I get to go on an expedition and get 2 thingies. I don't know if we're gonna have to feed our people, and I do not have the ability to feed.
Want to grab some
anybody.
food?
I'm gonna grab some food. So
You can grab a whole ass boar if you want, or
yeah, I can't grab a boar because it's the issue of not having a place to put it. And I need 4 food.
Get yourself a dog and a sheep,
That's what I'm thinking.
and then just move them out.
Then I have to murder the sheep at the end of the. Oh no, dog.
No, because you could dog sheep right there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Boop, and then another sheep.
I can spend the money and this, and that'll feed all my people.
And then you'll have sheep.
Then I'll have sheep for next time. Possibly.
Listen up, sheeple.
It's still not. It's not ideal in any stretch of the imagination. Actually, I want to move the dog over here. So I can have another field.
No, you wouldn't want it there anyway, because it'll still
not?
only breed once. No matter how many sheep you have.
That's right.
Yeah, don't do that to yourself.
Yeah, and besides, there's still a limit of only 2 animals per tile, excepting the dog.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
unless there's a
I figured
stable.
I figured it was. It's
or
like,
unless there's a fence.
I figured it was if the field is like as long as you had dogs there, you could have because you have twice as many dogs. You could have twice as many animals as you have dogs. So why would they put that in there if you can't stack animals on a space? Goddamn question.
No, you're right. Instead of the normal rules for meadows or pastures, with or without stables, you can apply the following when you place dogs on them. You can keep 1 more sheep on the meadow or pasture than there are dogs. And the image shows a single space. It's fenced in, but I think even without the fence,
Right.
It has 3 dogs and 4 sheep on a single space. Without,
But you would want to do it. Yeah, that's more.
You can actually be, well, you can and you can't, because with 2 dogs you can only have 2 sheep.
Right.
So
This
right
way,
now, that's the best organization.
He has a net gain of an additional sheep. Yeah.
And then you can put the 2 sheep they birth into the space at home.
To be
Yeah.
eaten on the next turn.
Nom,
To
nom,
be
nom.
Yeah, now-
promptly eaten.
Keep in mind that the breeding phase happens after you feed
afterwards,
your dwarf,
yes.
That's why I
which
have
is
my,
unfortunate, but it
that's
doesn't
why
allow you
my
to.
food
yeah.
for these current dwarves is
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm like, oh yeah, I can just breed the animals and then eat those. No, that's
Nope.
not how that works.
Nope.
Not how that works at all.
sadly not how that.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame.
DJ, what are you doing?
I am going
So we will be in
to-
trouble if I need 2 food at the end of this round. But then again, just I'm not gonna win anyway, so
That's
fuck
right.
it.
I'm
What
gonna go
do I
here.
care?
In a donkey farm?
I am. So I'm gonna take my bork.
You can go anywhere. You can
Yeah,
wherever you want.
I get. This doesn't really matter. You can come
You can
hang out at my
with-
house.
hang out with the
He's
boar.
keeping the boar in bed.
Yeah. They're playing with each other.
I am going
yes.
to do this
Ooh, 4 wood.
and a donkey.
A donkey.
Donkey. 3, 4.
Stable there for 1 stone.
But it wouldn't make a. There's no point to having a stable because I have it fenced in, correct?
No, stable
No.
still doubles.
Stables double the amount of animals you
So right now you
So
can put
right now
4
you can hold
animals.
4, but if you put a stable in, you can hold 8 on one of those double spaces.
No, I'm gonna hold on to it.
Oh, wait, that's right. I gotta up my dude.
Yeah,
He
Go
went
level
on
10.
He went on an adventure.
Don't forget that.
quite the adventurer he is. And what's your turn gonna be there, sir?
You know what? I've wanted to have a dog for so long.
Right.
I would like a dog, please.
And you can furnish a cavern. Are you gonna furnish
Yeah, I'm gonna take a normal dwelling though.
simple dwelling or dwelling?
Regular dwelling.
So we need 4 wood and 3 stone. That pretty much cleans you out.
But it's 3 victory points. So. Huzzah.
Yeah.
Alright. Now we check and see what horribleness awaits us.
Yes. Is it a regular harvest or
It is a question.
no harvest?
Yes.
Hooray!
I mean, it kind of sucks because I have a lot of species to harvest, but whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, it's more time before we have to feed
Yeah,
people, so
exactly.
I can't
So we
complain.
take
Just take your dudes back.
Yep.
Now, of course, that makes it more likely that it's going to be a regular harvest next turn. We shall see.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Wood. Food.
Donkey.
Okay.
Sheep. A lot of sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Or. I think I put a ruby.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. So now. We're getting this late in the game. I need more movement to fill out my freaking board.
I hear you there. Starting players looking really, really tempting just for the food. Like, I don't even care about being starting player. I just want the fucking food.
Yeah, I can't say I can argue with that.
Now wait, a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go here with a thing that already has armor, so you we did go over that. We went over that earlier.
Okay.
So gotta put this guy here.
Wait, why?
Because if I want to go here and make another smithing fig, you can only smith on the guy that you have the armor.
You can't play him first.
Oh, because of the order.
Yeah, he's got to be last.
Ah.
So you might be able to do it, but you can't do it
I
first.
can't do it first. So I'll just do that.
Okay. Okay.
I'll worry about arming somebody up next turn.
Fuck it.
Because you can't forge a weapon to give to another dwarf.
Right. Right. Correct.
Semi-lame, but whatever.
I think I'm going to grab a whole heap and ton of wood. I think
A lot of wood.
it is a lot of wood.
And you need wood to build anything.
Anything. I know.
Oh my god,
Son
no
of a
wood.
bitch.
I should probably look into that.
I'm going to go here.
Like all the wood.
All the wood.
All the wood.
All the wood.
Then you can go on an adventure, but you don't have anybody with
Well,
adventure.
I know. This guy does not have adventuring stuff. So that's what I done did.
Yes, I'll go ore mining.
Yeah, it's not a bad choice.
I get 2 additional ore because I have.
Okay.
I was thinking about that. Myself. Boars have to be caravan.
Mm-hmm.
So boars are tasty meat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will go here.
Okay.
And he goes up to 11.
I'll find that while you do your things.
Wait a minute, you gotta go expeditioning first. Oh, you're just taking care of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an 11 here.
Oh, there it is. Good call.
3.
Yes.
From 10 on down because he doesn't get the 11.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. So I'm going to pick 2 donkeys.
Ooh.
Donkeys. We'll just do 2 picks. Murder them. If we...
We'll just murder the pigs.
We'll just murder them. It's fine. No,
It's fine.
it's probably fine.
Oh, this worked the same. Do it this way. 1 pig and 2 of these. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
That gives me enough food, and it doesn't make me have to just murder a pig if there's not a harvest for no reason.
I'm going to slash and burn.
Mm.
And we're gonna make sure there's a field between the boar. Now, do they reproduce? They don't reproduce here because
there's no
they have to be out.
No, they could, but there's no space for them.
Right, they need to be somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right. And then I get 2 wheat and a pumpkin. A pumpkin and 2 wheat. Up to 2 new grain and 2 new vegetable fields. How would it be 2 vegetable fields if you only get 1?
Mm-hmm.
It says up to 2 new grain and 2 new vegetable fields. Are you supposed to get 4?
I think you can do up to 4.
Seems kind of weird. I mean, what would be
if you have 4 empty spaces?
Oh,
and you
yeah, I
have
see.
the food
Yeah.
stuff to do.
I gotcha. Okay.
I genuinely thought it was just 2 either or switch between.
Yeah.
Which is why I've always been doing just 1. Well, I've only ever had 1 of each.
Right.
I wanted to sell anyways.
Okay.
Man, this is looking sad for me.
It's sad for all of us.
I don't know about that.
No, like your field is completely filled out, so you have no negatives over there. Chris's is almost. I have. So I need to start.
Well, you need to stop spending time making dwellings, Dave.
You and your baby factory.
If you weren't so busy fornicating, you had time.
Yeah. See.
All right. That everybody?
No, I'm still trying.
Here's the last one.
I'm not sure what to do here. I mean, I have options.
Do.
Could just, and that's not a terrible idea. More points certainly. So.
Can I ponder the rule book while you're thinking what you're doing?
Yeah.
I just have a quick question.
I also got to think about what I want to do for the turn, so I'm just going to go.
Will you explain the building?
Forest exploring,
and you get a
and
pumpkin.
I get a vegetable, please. Thank you. All right.
And what is our? Oh, we don't know because it's gone.
Oh, we did not. We were supposed to have an extra thing.
Would it have made a difference?
Maybe you might have wanted to go that exploring
it made
instead.
a difference. Would have made a difference.
Do you want to just play an extra round?
No.
Okay.
This game is not bad, but I don't think I want to play an extra round.
So can I just move my dude there? So we know what we're doing. Since that's where I would have gone.
Yeah, I agree. You would have gone there.
And just take an extra.
And to be honest, that probably would have changed what I would have done because I have enough ore to go blacksmithing.
So we want to just redo that whole round then?
I'm happy with where I'm at. You guys do whatever you want. Okay. Whatever you want to do.
Does it actually improve my situation at all?
I don't know.
No, it does not. So I'm going to stick with what I was going to do.
All right.
All right. We done here?
We are done here.
We are done here. Okay. You flipped it up already. We know we're doing an
because we were supposed
harvest.
to have done that earlier.
We're doing an actual harvest this time. So go ahead and take one off each of your fields.
Well, I couldn't harvest damn things. I am a hungry, hungry boy over here. It's gonna be bad. Well, here's my contribution of all of my goods.
I'm gonna trade that for 8 food.
God.
4. Do a pumpkin and a ruby. You have to do 5. Did you do 5 food?
Yep.
Okay.
How much is it per dwarf?
2 per dwarf.
2 per dwarf.
One
and 1 per child. Okay, gotcha. All right. And then the animals make with the
fisting each
yes.
other.
Okay, just making sure.
The animals.
Well, actually,
fist
no.
each other.
That's right. I'm gonna take one of these back. I'm gonna kill the boar.
So how do I move these boar over here without the dog? Do I just need to convert to a single fence?
Yeah, you need a single fence.
Single fence. Okay,
So
that's.
I get 2 sheep that go into here.
I want to make sure I had it right.
There we go.
And the dwarves they sexually reproduce, but not the donkeys.
Not the donkeys.
Just making sure. Just me.
Just dwarves. Those weird freaking. They carve an image of what they wanted. And it's just like breathe life into it.
Sorry. We done?
I believe
I think
so.
we've done all our.
So take your people back.
Take your people back. Here's your other dude.
Thank you, sir.
The new action is ore delivery.
Or
1 stone and 1 ore go on it every round, and you get 2 ore for each
mine.
Own.
Nice.
Stone. That is not stone.
That's that there yellow stone.
Stone. Or
There you go.
tree.
Can I see the other one? I think it explains the buildings. I'm looking for something in particular.
Food.
I hate that it has to have one of these.
And sheep.
Oh yeah, and a sheep and a donkey.
And donkey.
Nice.
Did you put a sheep there? I thought there was 3 on it last round.
Oh, maybe I didn't.
Okie doke. I think we're good.
Seems so.
We need a stone and an ore there.
Oh yeah.
New space has got.
We are not good at this.
No, that's okay. It's brand new. It's your first time playing it. This space should have 2 ore on it to start off.
Yeah.
It's a full-time job. It's just.
It really is.
It
really
shit.
is.
All right. So, as much as I would love to be able to. Now, do we flip this over now so we know what's coming up, or no?
The end of the round.
End of the round. Yeah. Don't get to know what it is.
Actually, maybe we are supposed to.
Just genuinely a good question.
Let's find out before.
Yeah, before we make all our decisions.
So if I go here, I just put these pumpkins on here. I don't actually put 2 more on. I don't put 1 on top of them.
For which
For
thing?
go slash and burn. That just plants the field, but it doesn't put.
If you know what? Here,
No, actually, you're right. We're supposed to actually flip it over at the start of the round so we know what's coming up. So today we pay 1 food per dwarf instead of a full harvest.
Yay!
So if I go here,
Mhm.
does this mean that I only put these two and they don't grow anything?
They do.
Oh, they do grow.
Yeah, you get to put 1 each. And you also get another section of land to place down.
Yeah, you put that down first.
Yeah, you put that down first.
Which means you can get a wheat.
I don't know.
Assuming we're doing that correctly.
I don't have wheat.
No, you get a wheat, right?
No, not here. He's sowing.
Oh!
I'm sowing.
He's sowing.
Okay.
Because if we need to harvest, I'm going to need food, and I am very unfood. Oh.
He is very
He is.
CJ? Where are you going?
Oh, I don't know. Places. Probably. I'm gonna go here.
You have the space for the dog.
I do. So I'm gonna spend 2 wood to build a single plot, which is this one? This one. That one. I'll build a single plot like so. Because I can move my boars over there.
There you go.
I'm going to spend a single stone to build a hut.
Very nice.
Over here.
Yep.
And I'm going to take 2 donkey. Put them over yonder.
Yeah, no, this is going nowhere good.
And then when can I move these some bitches?
I mean, I would assume anytime it's legal, so go ahead.
Get them the fuck out of my house. I'm tired of them trashing my fucking house. I just bought this furniture.
I will go sheep farming.
It makes sense for you.
And I will take 4 sheep. I will take those happy little assholes.
Yep.
I don't have any stones, so I couldn't. There's no harvest at the end of this round, so they're not going to get to screwing just yet anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go there. 2, 4, 6.
You sure you want to do this thingy?
So in order, I have to go with
Oh,
my
right. You have
dwarf
to do that first. Right.
So this actually lets me have a dwarf that actually gets some armor.
So
now
what number does he get? 6? There's a 6 for you, sir.
So he's a 6.
Right.
And then I can go on expedition for 3 things that a 6 could have. Any order. So first thing is a dog.
Bork.
I swear he's doing it.
What?
He's doing a damn good job.
3 rounds, like almost every time he's taking this piece of
Yeah, listen, that's his spot. It's fucking have at it, dude.
I mean, what am I gonna do?
Take the first player
Something
spot.
different.
It's all good. It's all good.
And then I'm gonna take some pumpkins because I fucking need to feed some people. You know, I'll take a pumpkin. Hey. There we go.
Hey. All right. Yeah. Goddamn good question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's no harm in taking a dog, right?
You get
No.
to furnish.
Not really.
Yeah. I mean,
I think
there's no dice.
animals are worth victory points at the end of the game
And
anyway.
it can literally go
Dogs can literally go anywhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And you can build.
Yeah.
Furnish them.
what are you furnishing?
I think I'm going to build the food chamber, or is it fodder chamber?
Fodder chamber gives you
Per
victory
animal,
points
right?
per animal,
Yeah.
so that might be the better bet for you.
But I can't because I don't have that harvested. So I can't. I can do this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna build this one. That's 2 pumpkins and 2 wood. Blah, blah. All right, I have another room, and that is 2 victory points per pair of food. Is I think what I was reading. But I don't know if it's harvested food or not harvested food, or I mean, it's so fucking convoluted. You will get the cooking cave. No, food chamber. Is the food? I don't know. You do your thing. I'll figure out what the fuck I'm doing.
We're getting our hump on.
Yes.
Yep. So exploring.
Okay. Food chamber. When scoring, the food chamber will be worth 2 bonus points for each set of 1 grain and 1 vegetable that you have in your supply and or left on your field. And then you still get the points for the vegetables and gold as per and grain as per. So that's what's worth anything at the end. We'll find out.
Every time you furnish a cat discount. Oh. So I can do 4 actions. 11 though. So I'm going to use the first action is to put a land thingy down.
Okay.
Put it on that to get myself a pig.
Yeah. Oink oink, bitch.
Wait, the land thingy down?
Yep.
Yeah, it's on the backside.
Oh, 11. Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hey, it pays to level your dwarf.
Yep. That's why I was like, the only way I'm going to get anything done is if I level up these dwarves and then I use them to try. And I can only use 1 from each thing. Right? Like if there's multiple things, I can only use 1 from each level.
When you're
For this complicated ass game.
Yeah. When choosing an item from the list, you may only choose items with a minimum strength value lower than or equal to the weapon strength of the dwarf undertaking the expedition. Nope.
Okay, so
you can take both of the same level if you want.
Oh,
The explanation one has him taking both of level 1 options because he was only a level 1.
Okay, so yeah, I will do that one. Then I will get a level 1 wood. And then I will use that wood to use the furnish a cave option to get the cuddle room.
The cuddle room.
Room for as many sheep as you have people. Because they're about to breed. Possibly. No, not this round. Eventually they will breed. And I will need to have
Neither one of you are leaving this room until you bang.
And I guess I'll just get another pig. Yeah. Yeah. Since they're not breeding this round.
That they are not.
And that is it.
That is that. You're all done.
It is done. It is finished.
Okay. So
what?
There's no harvest.
Take
so
your dues back.
You gotta feed your people. So
Take your dues back.
Okay.
Have my humping people. Thank you.
And we're feeding them 1 or 2
One,
or 1 each?
One each.
Okay. Boop boop. Yep. Up. Up. Okay.
how can I?
And then we're harvesting food.
Oh, if you overspend.
No, we're not harvesting.
If you
not
overspend,
harvest. No harvest.
Not a harvest this time.
I
Okay.
just get 1 food back from.
No animals fucking. I got all these animals and no one's banging. And I'm upset about
so
it.
this is interesting. We have another banging space and another sewing space.
And or.
And
Yes, and or. You can do both. Is it time to bang and sow? Would you like to sow your seeds more than once?
Yeah, I would. As a matter of fact, but I'm not first player. So
This round,
we should probably slap everything
be
down.
an
Harvest.
actual harvest.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we need to add everything.
Yep.
So, stone, rock, ruby, wood first, wood, food, ruby,
Yeah.
donkey, sheep. Nope, it's not everything. In.
Right, and you are first, sir.
That I am. There's a harvest.
That there is.
Yep.
That there is.
Plan them if you got them.
Here.
Makes sense to me.
You have a dwelling for that person?
Oh, that's right. You did the dwelling. Well, I don't have one yet.
Will you have one by the end of the round? You had better have one by the end of the round.
It would kind of ruin your day, but yes, you could.
Yes, you could.
I mean, there's 2 furnished spots, and unless both of us take them,
Yeah.
you should be able to get them.
By the way, I'm not going for a furnished spot this round.
So yes, you should be able to.
That's not how that works.
So is this
It has to be an empty field. You can only sow an empty field.
Okay, so
But then you get a bonus one on any empty.
Yeah,
field.
you get 2 wheat put on top of that one. So
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's. Oh, okay, so we don't actually grow like I haven't had crops. I don't have.
Yeah.
ditches.
You're new to this farming thing, I
Yeah,
see.
It's okay. It's fine. We've all been there.
Oh my.
Okay, so I can. Oh, okay, that. Do I want to do that now? I guess I can do it. Oh, that's right. He went up. To 12.
You got to remember that.
Now, because this guy went on an adventure, he still goes up that level, right?
Was he?
He was nothing, so
You turned him into a level 8.
I turned him to level 6.
Okay, then
Yeah.
he does go up a level.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you start him as level 8, he does not go past level 8 as a starting.
Right.
at
So what do you
7.
need now? 7.
So
See,
Got it.
yeah, if you create a level 8,
Right.
it does not
Doesn't
level
get
up his first time out.
You have the dwarviest dwarves out there. If it's any consolation, no matter how the points shake out, you got the
Well, that's what I was
dwarviest
like, I
dwarves.
was thinking, like, I got a dwarf.
They maximum dwarven.
I'm gonna dwarf as well.
How dare you dwarf?
I have a ton of ore.
This man is dwarven over here.
It
and
does,
you're
not-
getting in his
it, does,
face.
it does nothing for me. I have to spend it.
So you're 8.
I'm sending him straight to 8. He's not gonna level up this time, but that's fine.
But you get to pick
Yeah.
3 things.
I am going to put a stable on 4. Good French.
I feel like there's too much going on in this game for you to possibly do. Maybe it's because they want to give everybody a chance to do something different. But like we've bought what, 3 buildings, 4 buildings
I feel like if you were
out of the 30 buildings.
I feel like if you were focused on that, you'd be able to.
Right.
Like
right.
because we look at like how much you guys have built up your
Right.
land compared
Right.
to me.
But you need food.
Yes,
So
but
it's
you
like-
need food. But it was just one of those things where it's just like,
Yeah.
So if you pick what your
I'm going to furnish a cavern.
Okay.
I'll spend 1 wood and ruby as a
Ooh.
stone.
All right.
I'll build a treasure chest.
Not a bad idea. I was looking at that myself.
And then last but not least, I'll take another vegetable.
Another vegetable.
Thank you. Okay, that's my 3. Thank you, warrior dude. Go ahead, David.
I have to go. Need wood. I'm gonna be screwed. It needs a 7, so I get to pick anything below a 7. Oh no, that's why I had to go there. Fuck my life. But I don't think I can go there. That's no. I have to go get the stone
Mm-hmm.
and then get a thing so I can build the thing. I'm gonna do this so that I can get 2 food. Need food.
Yep.
This is
Wait a
not-
minute. Oh no, you got both your guys. Okay.
Yeah.
You haven't bred at all.
I haven't bred. No, that's. I was like, wait a minute. Did I forget to do something?
You still don't have a dwelling.
I don't.
You can't have another dwelling.
We're happy the way we are. Okay.
Okay.
Don't fuck with our
Oh,
dynamic.
wait, no, never mind. I don't have to do that. That's right, because this counts as a cavern.
Yes. Can build on it.
But I need to cover. No, what? What's more important?
Okay.
7. So we can.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna take all this food. I mean rubies. I mean food.
Yeah.
They've just been sitting there. I'm taking them. Yes, I know. I was gonna build the building you built. I'm not letting you have both. Because I was gonna build it this turn.
I'm gonna build a ruby mine instead.
You do that.
Give me a ruby mine.
Is it these?
No.
These.
One.
And I will take a ruby, please.
One. He's got the ruby. He's in charge of the rubies.
Because I built it on a.
Sorry, I'm looking at what I want to.
No, it's okay.
Like,
it's okay.
Do
It's
I
a complex game with a lot of fucking options. I was literally going to build that building this turn. You grabbed it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I've not built.
I'm like, oh, look at all those fucking free points.
And you can't build a stable on a just open field, can you? It has to have a fence around it, right?
Yeah, you need a fence.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you.
Since we were gonna have to feed our people, take a pumpkin.
Stupid bastards. Their needs. I need food, man.
Then I'm gonna go here.
Oh, doctor.
Let me, before I forget, he levels up to.
Okay.
What?
Because he went on a successful adventure.
Oh, yeah, he did.
I
forgot about the one on the bottom of the line.
Yeah. It's the weakest one, but
one,
it's still lets you level up.
He was straight up warrior tribe though, and it's amazing.
So with the 12, I will get a field. Two wood, 2 stone. Make a dwelling.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have a home for someplace where the dwarf just sleep.
Home is where the hoe's at.
Got 2 more.
Don't like these.
So
Well,
I can
hopefully you screw up one of my choices. You've each been doing this.
So I can only
Then I only have one choice.
I mean, would it be fun with no players though? No.
and I can only sew on
I
places.
just
right.
it boggles my mind with so many options that
Right.
you're still getting in my way.
Right.
Like there's so many things I could do, and a lot of them are really valid.
I'm mostly proud of it. I'm not gonna lie.
So can I spend?
As you should be. As you should be.
Can I spend my 2? Like, can I build a fence around places where there's already animals? Or do I have to move those animals out of there?
Yeah, you can.
No, I believe you can build it right around them.
You can build it right around
you
them.
you would put a tile on them
Yeah.
basically. So if you were building a double, you could build it over both of them,
But you can also do a single.
or you can do a single over them, which
I'm
is.
just gonna do a single.
To be fair, they made 3 different brown tiles, so
There.
okay. You have quite the sheepery, if I may say so.
Yeah.
You have a very nice sheepery.
Wipe the sheep.
I believe that's the technical term, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you're right. I believe you're correct.
You don't
Wipe the sheep.
I will get another pig. I'll then move my pigs into the pen.
Oink oink, bitches.
And those are my moves.
Oink oink, bitches.
Bitches.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm here to help.
It's like I called it.
Right. You knew. I knew.
Yeah.
So I get to sew on up to 4.
Yes. And you have exactly 1 pumpkin.
I have exactly 1 pump. So I get 1, 2.
No, you don't.
You don't. Remember, we just had this with me.
You only have one pumpkin. You can only sow one
put
field.
one pumpkin on there, and then it gets another pumpkin on top of it. You don't. Those don't grow up.
Well, it'd be a dumb option to do
How
that.
do those grow up then?
Yeah, I'm
Like,
kind of
how do you
lost
get
on
more
that
of
too.
those?
Do you guys
Like, I
not
feel
get
like-
this?
and
Oh my
then-
god.
We don't.
Every
We
time
don't.
you sow a field, you double or triple the amount of food or vegetables you have.
Right.
Right.
And then you get them back over time, and you can sow new fields and double and triple them again.
So you have to empty out a field and before you can sow. And get...
Yes.
Okay.
And when you sow, you have to have a vegetable of the type you want to sow to start with.
Gotcha. Seems kind of weird. But...
I agree. I agree.
At the beginning, when I said it's kind of dumb that.
Would you like to take that back?
Yeah. That won't help what I'm doing.
Okay.
So, which is
I
sad.
mean, you just would have sent me to my backup option. Thank God I had a backup.
I know. I'm sorry. I apologize.
So what are you gonna do? What you gonna do now?
I haven't fucking figured that out yet. I guess I'm going to. I'm gonna go here.
Do you have a dwelling for them?
Oh, it's furnished a dwelling. I'm sorry. I want to go.
Oh,
here.
you could. You could or.
Yeah, if you.
No.
If you
I want to build a thing
Okay.
that is not a dwelling.
Okay.
I'm happy with where we're living right now. So I'm going to spend 2 wood and a stone, and I'm going to take the main storage.
What does that do?
That is 2 points per building I've built.
Okay.
Sir.
I will slash and burn, but I have no more room to grow, so I'm just gonna sow. Now watch. I'm gonna sow 2 pumpkins, 1 wheat. Give me 2 pumpkins and 2 wheat from the.
Fucking bullshit. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Do you understand it?
I understand.
Right.
It seems dumb,
It does seem dumb,
but
whatever. The fuck do I know?
yep.
I just work here.
So now I have 6 spaces for every harvest. As long as they're not empty, they keep. No.
So now we go to the harvest phase.
Yes.
So
As long as everybody's done, because that was my
Yeah.
last 2.
yeah,
So now I take these wheat off of here?
just
Okay.
one of them.
Just one off of each space.
Of each space, right.
So take one off of each space.
One.
Then you got to feed your people, and I mean you have the easiest time to feed because you only have 2 people, so it's 2 per person, 1 per new guy. So here's my new guy fee, and 2 per person.
1, 2.
And then
2 and a ruby is what we're going to do. 2 and a ruby. 2, 1 ruby, sir.
6.
Okay. Boop, boop, bam.
yeah, I did the new guy. 6. Okay, yeah.
Take our peeps back.
Oh yes.
I am the warrior dwarf. I get a room to myself. Oh, and breeding time. I actually breed.
My scrub
Can I have a
dwarves
sheep, please?
go
Okay.
into the
1 shot.
scrub dwarf room.
So I get 1. So do I get a 4 for this? Like, what's the max?
If you have a
you
space,
don't.
you don't have a
If
space.
you build a stable there, then they would breed. But
Okay.
but right now you can only have 2 per space.
Okay.
So room for as many sheep as you have
Gotcha.
people. I have 4 people. So these 3 breeding sheep go into the cuddle room.
Into the cuddle dungeon they go.
The cuddle room.
That's why I built it, because I was like, I need a place to put.
The Klingon cuddle dungeon.
And then the pigs do breed, and then they go here. So that was my plan for how to get some sort of food thing going.
Still genuinely kind. All right.
Wait, do the pigs breed to go there?
The pigs breed, but the only place I have to put them is here.
So could I put a
So
pig
you could
here?
you could put a pig there.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, you have to have a legal place to put it.
I do.
But you could only if you had another animal there, you couldn't put a
Adventure level 4.
Ha!
one to,
And
and then
blacksmith,
one
and then
then.
do 2 level 1 adventure.
Ooh.
My dwarves don't invent.
Only
Oh,
I
and
had-
then
if only I had some ore.
we
Oh
question
wait,
mark.
that's right.
It's half a harvest. You
So-
skip either the field phase or the breeding phase. Your choice. But we do still have to feed our people.
Okay.
Stone.
Food. Food. Wood.
Donkey.
Wood. 3 wood.
Shep.
3 wood. down this.
1 wooby.
Oh yeah. That is
Think
everything.
that's it?
Did we put a sheep?
Yeah, I did sheep. I did donkey.
All right. Yep.
Where are the cows?
I
have to
imagine.
buy them.
I imagine they're coming.
Yeah, I was saying they gotta be one of the last
Or you
ones,
just
right?
have to buy them.
You
Okay.
can also, I believe, you can trade a root. Well, I think it's 2 rubies for a cattle.
All right.
Let
So
me look up the rubies section.
I didn't know if you had to wait till the card came up or what.
Yeah, you can exchange them at any time at a 1-for-1 ratio with animals, building materials, grain, vegetables, and gold. With cattle, you have to pay a food on top of the ruby token to get 1 cattle, but you can't.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go there. All this
Cattle.
tasty ore. 2 ore.
Well, cattle work like they're except for the breakfast room furnishing towel lets you keep up to 3 cattle in there.
Hmm. All right. So now I'm going to do this because I
Yes.
have
Yes.
stuff to put down.
Yes,
That
and
is-
you will get a lot more for it.
Right. So slap this down.
Mhm.
So it's there. And then I put a wheat and a wheat
Yeah.
and a pumpkin
And now you take a pumpkin and 4 wheat.
and 4 wheat. Okay. Okay. It makes more sense now. But it's too late. But I have to put these on the one that I put on.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Aaron's turn.
Anyway. Dude. I mean,
Shit and shit if I know.
yeah. Guess I'll take the one with the extra. Oh. I'm like, what am I doing? I don't know. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a whole heaping bunch of stone.
It's a lot of stone.
And you get to build. I was kind of buying that one.
Yep.
And it can make it reach the. Or do I want to?
He's like, do we want to?
And I'll take 2 food, please, because I built over the one that gives me 2 food.
Yes, sir.
Hooray.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me just wants to go there. Shit ton of food.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
I've been thinking about it too. I'm like, there's a lot
I'm
of
gonna
fucking
go
food.
here.
Yeah.
I don't care about being first player
Nope.
again right now. I just
Dude, it's enough food to feed all your people.
yeah, I just see how short I am on food.
Yep.
And all of you food freaks over there. And I'm just like, I'm gonna die of starvation.
Right?
So
Nope,
now I
agree.
have enough food to feed my people.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yay.
Oh, Dave, I don't know what to do, man.
I didn't really want to go there, but it was like I have to get that food
You
before
can't turn it
somebody
down.
else does.
You
'cause,
can't turn it down for that level of food.
Yeah, nothing else I could do will get me that level of food, and I need.
So during my turn, could I move my dogs and my other animals?
Yeah, dogs can go wherever.
All right. So I could put 2 dogs here. You know, because then I ain't got to worry about fencing that shit in.
And then you could have up to 3 animals.
I have up to 3 animals there.
3 sheep.
Oh, only sheep.
Yeah, dogs
3
only
sheep.
watch sheep.
Yeah, because they can't
Oh.
watch. They can't watch
Oh.
the boars. That's right.
Well, I was
So-
thinking about the cattle actually, but okay. Well, you know what? They're out of the house. They deserve some fresh air. It's fine. I'm not mad about it because this is only going to make 1 sheep no matter what, so it doesn't really matter. I was just thinking. I am.
Oh wait,
Oh wait, did you forget to do a thing?
I forgot to upgrade my dude. Didn't I?
No, I thought you did 12 last time.
I did 12 last time, so that means he goes up to 13.
He's a big honking mofo.
Yeah. He's gonna be a big.
Some bitch.
She's gonna be a big old daddy.
Don't get any additional things at 13,
Right.
but that's okay.
You said what to buy a cattle and where do I do that? You're
Cattle
just
is
trade.
1 gold and one
ruby.
and 1 food equals a cattle, and I guess you can do that whenever on your turn, maybe. Doesn't really say
Okay.
when this happens. It kind of says happens.
That's what you have to do. Do it when you want.
Rubies are very useful.
They can be. They can be.
I wish I had some rubies.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm going to go to excavation and take all these. Oh, take all these. And then I'm going to build a roomy room like so. And I take 2 FUD. So. And that's the thing that happened, right? That's all you do there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you do there. Okay.
That's all you do.
Okay. That's all right. It's a good thing to do. I'm proud.
So I'm just gather a shitload of wood.
There is a shitload of wood there. And you can build if you want to build, but yeah, exactly. Your board is full.
Nothing else to do there.
And now here's the problem. Because if I go there, he doesn't upgrade. So he can't. If I put an 8 there, he won't go up to level 9.
No, he'll go. If you create an 8, it doesn't go up to level.
Oh, okay. I was
but if you already are an 8 and you go there, he still levels up.
Okay. Yeah, I will go here. Then I was feeling like that would be kind of stupid for me to go there and not give my boy. So he's a 8. So 8's there. So I can. Oh, Doug, they're in my. So I'm gonna put a thing there. I can double my piggies.
Okay.
Double them.
No, this is half hard. And you can go, Chris, while I figure
out. Go ahead, Aaron. I like 2 people.
Oh, you're out.
Oh no.
It's still only 2. That's okay. Aaron's gonna do the thing while you figure out your life.
My turn comes up much quicker than I expected.
I'm sorry. My dwarves aren't those kind of people, okay?
Not that kind of orc.
We'll go. There's one.
Donkey farming?
Donkey farming, yes. We're going donkey farming.
I am going to need one of
you kinky hipsters and your funny names.
Oh, Jesus.
My God. All right.
And I'll get a pig.
Okay. And then you get to take a turn.
Then I get to take another turn.
Yes.
Here. 13 boy. Build some fields.
Yes.
There we go. So,
Jesus, you can even sew at level
2. Yeah.
So
why did I go before you?
No, it didn't.
No,
it went around.
Oh, he has 4 dudes.
You have.
I'm sitting here.
He's all over the fucking place, and then
like,
some.
Why did you get to?
Like, he's got 4 dudes.
He's doing all the shit.
Oh, Jesus.
My dudes were like, I look good.
His dwarves fuck.
Engage osmosis.
Anyways,
They do.
I will sew.
Hey, Conrad, late to the party. It's all good. Happy you're here.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
We are farming our best.
You're sure trying.
That's my 3rd thing, and then the 4th thing. Don't have enough. Is there anything I can get with 3 stone and 1 wood?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a place.
Oh.
For that.
I was gonna say, if you have a place, you could definitely use it.
I will.
Buy a thing?
Make it faster.
Ooh.
That's my turn.
All right. I think that's all of us.
That's it.
Okay. So we're done?
Yes.
We are done. So
Your dudes come home.
Come home, my friends.
now he's at 14.
Okay. My God.
He's max. Maximum dwarf.
He's a chunky boy.
Yes. He's a chunky boy. Okay, so that's done. Then
But there's only 2 turns left.
yeah, so it's time for a semi-harvest.
So we don't
you,
get anything.
You still have to feed your peeps,
Right.
and you need to choose whether you're going to do the field phase or the breeding phase. You can't do both.
Ooh.
And each player can choose individually which one they want to do. I'm going to do the field phase because that gets.
So I got 4.
I was going to say that makes the most sense to me, too.
Chunky stuff.
Yeah. 1, 2, and 3.
And then we have to feed our peeps.
2 and a ruby.
Oh, apparently I did that out of order then.
And 2.
Yes. There's another ruby.
That and
Oh, okay.
Well, I paid the
Okay.
4 food, but I'll actually end up paying the 4 food. I'll leave the 4 food
Right.
there. That's fine.
you got to pick 8 food at this point.
Yeah, you
Jesus.
do.
No, it's a half harvest.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's a regular harvest, but we skip the field phase or the breeding phase.
So you have to choose whether your animals breed or your plants come home.
plants come home.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
There
agree.
you go.
I felt the
There you
same way.
Yeah.
I felt the same way.
So 2, 4 for those 2, and then something back. Not this is the same thing, but
Yeah.
in case I want to sow some more fields later
Yes.
on.
Yeah. All right. So my animals did not breed, but my harvested.
And everybody fed their peeps?
Yes.
All right,
Why
I'll
are
take the last question mark.
Why are sheep
This
so
one?
lame? Can we kill our sheep at any time?
You can trade them for food, but only
During your turn, I think.
you can't do it during the breeding phase. You can't like breed them and immediately eat them if you don't have space.
But like on the next, like when we start a round,
Yeah.
I can just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna take these sheep and just eat
Convert
over
them,
there.
yes. And if you build the cooking cave, or no, I'm sorry.
I don't think you can convert them for like. I could be wrong. Maybe you can.
Well, I'll just use the 3 sheep instead of 3 food,
Yeah.
so that I have room for it.
Right.
If we get to breed next turn, they have.
Just
Places
FYI,
to go.
your sheep are worth victory points, and your food tokens are.
But you got to feed them either way.
But
so.
you got to feed your people either way, or else you're losing 3.
Well, I've already fed them. It was just a matter of do I feed them with the things
Right.
or do I feed them?
Yeah. Your food is worth.
Well, you feed them before you breed, so that'll
so
still work out good.
Okay, so
yeah.
I can get rid of them before
Yes.
to have
Yeah,
space.
your-
for them.
your-
Okay.
your-
I just wanted to make
your
sure I had
food
space
tokens
for
are
them.
worth. Your food
Yeah.
tokens are worth nothing at the end of the game.
Correct.
Just FYI.
Gotcha. I just wanted to make sure I had enough space for the sheep
Yeah.
when they decide to do the breeding thing.
Okay.
Right.
So round 11 is ore trading.
Ooh.
2 ore
You can
goes
trade 2 ore up to 3 times for 2 money and 1 food.
And then?
we know because we're out of
Harvest.
question marks.
Yeah,
These
so
last
all
2 are going to be
harvest.
harvest.
Harvest, right.
Might as well turn this over now.
So you
Yeah,
gotta
we know it's
make sure you got enough food
Yep.
for your people.
You're up, player 1. Oh, did we add things?
No, we did
we
not.
got
Let's
to
add things.
So okay, we got stone,
sheep, donkey,
food,
Sheep and
food.
donkey.
stone and ore.
I got a stone there.
And I got a stone.
I put a ruby here.
Did we put a food here?
I put a food there.
And a wood there.
I did not put any wood yet. A lot of wood that's got to come.
There
out.
is wood. There's a lot of wood if you could.
Wood.
Wood,
Wood.
wood,
Wood.
and that
Okay.
should be
I
everything.
think that's about it.
I think so. Yes.
Nope, nope, nope.
No, I just put that stuff there. We
oh.
just did that. No, it's okay. It's okay.
I was like, I didn't put it
good.
there. So
No,
It's
you're right.
all good.
It's team effort.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are up, sir.
All right. Well, let's get this party started in the horriblest way possible.
Only way we know.
Here,
Okay.
Are you breeding again?
I am breeding again.
You do not have a dwelling.
Not yet, I don't.
Oh my god, he's a madman.
First you make the baby, then you make the house.
3.
You mad genius. I ain't even complaining. That's beautiful. It's fucking mwah, fucking gorgeous.
It's like, not yet, I don't. But it motivates me for what my next turns have to be.
There's a course of action we're taking. in case you didn't know. So,
People, we are on this path.
yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go here because there's just too much shit here.
I was looking at that.
You get two wood, you get the ore, you get fucking everything.
I was eyeing that.
You'd
That
be
looked pretty
crazy
nice.
not to.
That does look pretty nice.
Because all this shit's worth points. It's just points.
Excavate.
Ooh. Gonna add to your cave?
Gave me up.
Alright.
Finish this bag.
Mm-hmm.
I need to do a similar thing. I'm gonna go here and save my up.
Mm-hmm.
Do that. So food.
Right. I think it'd be crazy not to sow. I'd be crazy.
Well, that's part of why I went
Yeah.
there. This is like, I'm gonna need the food.
So that, and then I get 2, 2, and 1.
Yes.
2, 2, and 1. Go ahead, sir.
Like the amount of goods you have, but only have 2 people, is insane.
Because I'm not spending all of it on food for the people.
I guess there is that. There is that. That is.
But I have much fewer options every round. And your adventures are fucking huge.
I'm gonna spend a ruby to go out of tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Send him ore mining. And then go on a little adventure.
Yay!
Are stables worth points or not? I don't think they could be wrong.
Sorry.
Furnishing tiles, pastures, and stables are not. Am I gonna get up to a point where I have so many donkeys that I don't know what to do with myself?
We only got 2 rounds left, so probably not.
I'm genuinely not thinking so. So I don't think I need a stable. I'll skip the stable. Now, do I furnish a cavern? I have a shitload of stone.
Right.
But only 1 wood.
Yeah.
No more rubies.
Yeah.
Well, while you're figuring that out, I want to do that, but
I may regret this.
I hope so.
I will build a fodder chamber.
How dare you, sir? That was a good move. A solid move.
I currently have 8. I'm going to have at least 10.
Nice.
Just adds points on top of what I have. And what else should
Everything. Leave nothing.
Since I can't
Take everything.
Since I can't sew, I should.
Couldn't hurt. You could not hurt. You know this. I know this.
everyone knows. Well, can I just go then while you're figuring out your life?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me. You know what? Give me a sheep.
Sheep? Okay. One sheep for
I
John.
want this thing to be full up.
Okay.
There. 9. So he becomes a level 10, but I only get the 9 reward.
Right.
So 9 reward.
Yes.
May I trade 1 food and 1 ruby for a cow?
You can. Okay. You have a place to put them?
Up here.
No.
Right? Or no?
Dogs won't watch cats.
Okay, so I can't do that. Okay.
Do you get points for how powerful your dwarves are?
I hope
No.
you do. You deserve
I hope
it.
I do.
You deserve it if you do.
That space will give you points for every armed dwarf you have, but I think beyond that, you get 1 gold point per dwarf. Period.
What?
That's still you
What?
still have the most dwarves.
That is lame.
I'm level 30. No one cares, John. Just knock it off.
Pretty much. That's
No one cares. No.
Alright, so I get 1 action.
Cold blooded. It's cold blooded is what you
is. So you need to convert this to a stable in order to put cows in it. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
You need either a stable or a fence.
Okay. The dogs can just fuck off anywhere they want. It doesn't matter. They literally are not doing anything for them.
And I was thinking you need a cattle somewhere.
Like, I like the dogs, but they're not helping Daddy.
Yes.
No, I'm just gonna use this to get. Yeah, this.
Yeah, you fence some bitches in.
Because that's victory points.
Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true. I like the little sketch pad of victory points. It's not quite Concordia level of I have no idea what's going
I'm
on.
gonna just put the sheepy over there. The dog can watch them over there, and the fence will be empty for it.
All right.
Because there's gonna be breeding.
They're going to be breeding. Avert your eyes, children. They're going to be breeding.
It is now your turn again, sir.
Wish it was.
Come on, do the thing. Make me proud.
I can't, Dad.
You can. Oh, no.
I need to find a way to fill in 5 more spaces.
Yeah,
Go.
I needed.
Well, then again, you have 4 guys. You can do it.
I needed to sow this round and do it, so now I'm in trouble. I'll
Hey,
go
take 2
ruby.
whoopies.
I get an additional one because I have a ruby.
Yeah, and that's worth victory points for you, so that's not a bad move. No, it's not a bad move. I really wish I had more dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hoping that my food stocks give me all the stunks I need.
First things first, then 2 of those make a dwelling, so the dwarf has someplace to live. That's step 1.
Right.
So really does not help anything because I have no places to sow.
Yeah, you're.
I mean,
Oh
it could.
Jesus!
I'm going to take.
That is OP as hell.
Well, it requires a lot of work.
Yeah,
though.
It does. It does. It requires a lot of work. But he
Second-
put in the work to get.
He
it
did.
done.
Yeah, he did.
Second
Absolutely.
turn was there, so I get a piggy.
Nice. Oink oink, bitches.
So I get 2 more actions to go.
Y'all like bacon?
Yeah.
Dave, you don't like bacon. What are you doing over there?
I'm selling it to other people.
Selling to other people.
Y'all like bacon. What the man said. Y'all like bacon.
I can do that. Let's see, what are these? So, weapon storage gives me 3 points per armed dwarf, but not 3 points per level of armed dwarf.
No, but it would give you 3 points?
I have 2 armed dwarves.
Oh, I thought you had 3. No, you only have
2.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Because you're
breeding.
making the 4th right now.
Yes.
But it's also worth 3 points by itself. Or no, it's worth star points.
Star
Never
point.
mind.
What is star
Yeah.
point? Oh, that's because it's 3
Yeah.
points per. That's what it's worth. I don't have enough wood though.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter then.
But
What do you got? 2? You could get one of the other buildings.
I do need to finish off putting stuff. So here, cavern is there, and sorry.
No, it's okay. We're literally down to the last. This is the last turn after this, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
yes. So I'm going to use this to stone 2 wood to get the weaving parlor,
Mm-hmm.
and that gives me 1 victory point per 2 sheep. But
Hey.
immediately, I get 1 food per sheep.
Nice, dude.
9 food,
So just take
Just
one,
like-
and you don't have to feed anybody.
just like that. So
Nice.
1, 2,
That was a good move. That was a solid move.
and I picked up exactly 9. All right.
Well done,
There
sir.
we go.
Well done. All right, that is the end of the round.
Yeah. That'd be true.
So now we do a real harvest.
Yeah.
Yep, this is a for real harvest.
Feed them bitches.
Field first.
1, 2, 1, 2.
All right, so take one from each
1, 2.
place.
So now I have 3 empty fields.
Yep.
Oh yes. He is capped out.
I'm gonna spend 2
You get
rubies
the
to feed my
special
peeps.
room.
Yeah.
Now we have to feed. Oh,
Yep, I just fed my peeps.
so it's 1 per the new guy. So 4, 6, 8.
And then
So that's literally, I just should have just left all the things in there.
that's what I said. I said you just leave everything there, you're good.
Yeah.
And then all the animals.
See, let's not. Because we're going to run out of space for animals. So the pigs fuck.
Yeah.
So let's use 1. Not with points at her. So I'll kill 1 pig for 2 food. So I only need 6. But I get 2 pigs back. So I can fit 2 more sheep in here. So I'll sacrifice, so in the fooding place, I'll sacrifice 1 pig. 4 food left. So I can put 3 sheep for the breeding.
Yes. What's our final place, Aaron?
Actually, no, I would have to do. That's what we'll do. Either way, it's going to bounce off, so now I have to do 4 food.
Yeah?
Ruby delivery.
Huh.
It starts with 2 rubies on it. You get an additional ruby if you have at least 2 ruby mines.
Nope.
Negative.
I do not.
And then we can put the stuff on all the other things.
Yep. Everything accumulates for the final round.
Donk.
Donk.
No
Oh, I
point
need
in
an
that.
extra donkey, by the way.
Oh, sorry, sir.
My
Need you an extra donk.
My animals all fucked.
Yes.
I should have eaten a donkey.
Should have eaten that
I
donkey.
should have eaten a donkey.
Wood. That one
3
gets
wood.
3 wood. Oh my god.
So much wood.
Wood. That one gets 1 thing. You got that?
I think I put it there.
I think you just did. No.
Nobody did that turn.
Yeah, no, neither of them got done. I don't think that one got done either.
No.
And then that one gets 1 also. Right? Yes. That one on the far left gets a black.
Oh, it starts with the
Yeah.
Okay.
It gets 1 after the
So I
stone.
put the stone there.
Yeah. Oh, you put the stone there. I'm sorry. Never mind. I think it just gets the stone. Or no.
I think it just started out with the stone, and then after that it gets this, right?
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah, I think that's how we was, because this is what it
Yeah.
starts with, and then after that turn,
It gets a black
gets a
each
black.
after each. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I believe
Aaron's
you're correct.
Aaron's just like whatever.
Fucking whatever, bitches.
Well,
Well, you're up first,
I
dude,
am
with
up.
all the guys.
I am up first, so I'm gonna go here. There's 2, 4, 7. Do we get points for these at the end of the game?
No.
No.
Well, it depends. Yeah, well, it depends.
Well, yeah, the ore
Ore
storage.
storage
will
lets
give
you
you
I'll put an
points,
8 there,
Okay.
but I'll only take the 7. I can only use the 7 thing just so I don't
Yep.
have to put a 7 there and then put an 8 there because that's
Okay.
fucking annoying.
But you can take 2 level 8s if you want.
No, I can only take 2 level 7s. It was a level.
It was
started
level
at
7,
That,
But you could furnish cavern twice, or you just take 4 gold.
I don't have enough space in the cavern to furnish.
Now, gold is worth victory points. You could just take 4 points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will. Well, I can. Oh, I didn't need to sacrifice a piggy. I'm so sorry, piggy.
It tasted good anyway.
Yeah.
So when can you actually sacrifice your animals for food using this thing down here?
During feeding time?
Okay. Or is it any time like you take them to the butcher?
That's not going to be used for it.
Do not have enough food, you may convert goods into food according to
Okay.
the conversion table.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
So only when during the feeding space.
Gotcha.
If you want.
One more.
No.
thing.
Take that back. To feed your dwarves, you may convert goods into food at any time without constraints.
Okay.
There's a food conversion table at the bottom right of your home board that summarizes the food conversion.
You can turn to food anytime you want.
Anytime you
Okay.
want.
Okay. Well,
That's
I will.
smooth.
Where's the money at?
Money is over here. How much do you
2.
need, sir? 2? 2 coins for you, sir?
And that is my turn.
Okay. I would.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, that is my turn. I was like, I couldn't do that, but that's like he was a nothing
He was
before I put him.
You wasn't nothing. You were fine.
You were no one.
I was just like, no. Like, no, I fucked up.
You did fine. You did fine.
Actually, wait, no, fuck that. Take this
Wait,
back.
no, fuck that.
Take this back. I'm gonna take 2 more.
How dare I give it to you? I apologize.
No,
It's my fault. No, it's
no,
my
no,
fault.
it's
You
just-
say so.
Sorry, no, I'm just looking at like what.
CJ, what are you doing?
I would really like to convert this to food.
Okay.
So you have room for more sheep?
Chop up your sheep.
So that's 2 food, right?
Yeah, that is 2.
Okay.
I think I did this right.
I would like to go to the sheep farm.
Yeah.
I would like to spend. Is that the right thing to do? Yes. I would like to spend 2 of the wood. I would like to turn this tiny little spot into one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll put dogs there just because we got dags. We got dags. I am going to spend 1 stone.
All the resources. So many resources.
And I'm going to build a whatchamacallit here.
Yeah.
And then
I was gonna say, yeah, you could only have 4 donkeys there without it.
okay,
He put. Did he not build the stable there beforehand?
No.
Oh,
No, I
She
just built stable.
put it down.
So should I have sold? I should have killed this for food, is what you're saying, instead of using my food.
Yes,
Fair enough. Well, what's a donkey worth?
1 by itself.
1. Okay, so I'm going to give myself an
Weirdly,
extra food.
weirdly, 2 donkeys.
They
are
just
worth
find
3.
they just find more food somehow. It's like
All right, I'm going to spend 2 food and 2 rubies for 2 cattle.
I don't think I've gotten rubies at all this game. It's a problem.
I'm going to take 2 moo cows. I'm going to hang out with my moo dogs.
And rubies aren't worth anything at the end of the game.
They are if you have the right place, and I think they're worth points. Not sure.
Not by themselves. I think you have to.
And then I'm going to take 4.
No, I'm wrong. It's 1 gold per ruby.
Oh, okay.
So I effectively doubled the treasure chamber.
Nice.
Since you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and build a ruby mine.
You should. You absolutely should.
That's where I was gonna go, but that's all right.
And I'll take a ruby for building it on a deep tunnel.
I'm going to sack another sheep for a food. Thank you.
Well then, that was what I was gonna do, but now that's out of the picture. So, instead, and that would make that was a bad. Is wood worth anything at the end of the game? No.
All the building materials are not,
unless you have a building that
unless
says
there's
otherwise.
Yeah. And so I think we only have stone and storage
I
buildings.
think so.
It's like I need wood, but at the same time, it's
Right.
not really worth it to get all that wood. That's all it does.
Right. Whereas
I could take this.
this one lets you level your guy up. That one gives you a pumpkin.
This gives me a pumpkin, and food is worth something at the end.
Yes.
As long as it's not food tokens.
Yeah.
Pumpkins are worth a victory point each. Wheat are worth
Half.
one victory point
Yeah.
for every 2, rounded up.
Yeah.
So if you have a single wheat,
Yeah.
it counts.
Because I have the food chamber, I get +1. I get 2 points per pair of stuff.
Yeah, you got this kind of.
I
I think you do.
might. I very well might. Depends on what you take. Because you're real close.
You have another person left.
I do. The question is, do I take food or do I build a building?
Got a ton of.
I know.
Is a building going to be worth?
That's the good question, because the main storage is worth 2 points for the building,
In addition to whatever the building's worth.
and the building is worth 1 per thing, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So 3 points plus 2 is 5.
Yeah.
How much could you get for food?
Food is per pair. So if I sow, I can put 1 of those there, and then 1, 2 pumpkin, and 1, 2. Yeah, that's probably worth more.
No, because you can only sow the 1 base. The maximum you get is 1, regardless.
But then I get the additional stuff on top of it, don't I?
Yes, but it's only worth 1 additional point, period, because you have to spend this 1 to make it.
Right.
And then you put 1 pumpkin on top of it, and that's it. You're done.
So I don't get any wheat on top of that because I didn't sow that spot.
That's right.
Okay. Then in that case, it makes more sense.
If
to build
these
the
3
building.
were empty, I'd say, yeah,
Right,
absolutely.
right,
You should
right.
sow.
So yeah, then it makes more sense for me to build a building. Okay.
I would think so.
Yeah,
It's up to you.
I would agree. Where is the building a building spot?
Here or
Here.
No, that's
pretty-
just a dwelling.
Oh, that's right.
That's pretty much
See,
the
and
only
that's
one.
really weird. Yeah.
But I mean, if you have a level 7 dude, you can build a building.
You just build for the fuck of it.
So.
Whatever. I'm getting another dog. I don't give a fuck.
Dogs are great,
Yeah, dogs are great.
and
I mean,
they are worth a victory point. as well.
They haven't been worth a goddamn thing the whole game.
Well, listen, they're worth a victory point. So,
but I am going to build the ore storage.
yeah, I think.
So there's that. That cost me 1 wood and 2 stone. And I think that's it for me for the game. Let's see where that leaves us.
It's just you and me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Then I think.
CJ's dwarfs don't like to fuck.
But CJ still was gonna win.
He might, and maybe that's the fucking strategy.
This is my only real strategy. Here, take the rubies and taking them.
It makes perfect sense.
2 ruby mines.
Yep.
Thank you. That's basically my only hope.
I had an idea, and then I just kind of brain farted.
Amen to that.
Yeah, I was hoping to complete. Just didn't do enough humping.
Here.
Yeah, I genuinely wish I had made 1 more dwarf. I genuinely do.
Actually, let me see. Yeah, that is what is needed. So
What's frustrating is there's cheaper dwellings, but they're
Right.
just not worth victory.
there are no
points.
victory points.
But how much cheaper they are is not enough to justify. Literally, like one thing.
Right.
It's either one.
It's
stone
like if
or
you were
one-
just if you were just shy of having it. I think it comes into more into play with more people.
maybe.
Yeah,
Or-
probably. You're
Where you
exactly
say,
right.
I
Did you go?
Yes.
So I think it is effectively a no. So
Yeah,
it's
you do.
nothing else makes sense. And
Nope.
Otherwise, I will lose.
I mean, you could take the ruby and get a ruby though. That's
That's
probably
only
the other
2
side.
points.
It's worth 4 points, and I'm going to eat the rest of my food, so I'm losing 1, 2, 3 points.
Yeah, you're
so
losing
I get
anyway.
1 point.
He needs
That's
to eat.
brutal.
Yeah.
Or you could just go there and take all the food.
Yeah, but it doesn't get me anything.
No, it doesn't.
Well, no, it gets me a wheat. Oh,
Yeah.
This just seems to make more sense because I can do 2 of these and 2 of these, which is exactly what I have. I'll take 4 wheat and.
Yeah, I mean that's the way to go.
I'm gonna wind up eating most of it, but. Oh, I need 1 more.
Oh, 1 more veggie.
Oh,
Sorry.
I have a vegetable.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I saw it over
I
there.
forgot. I'm sitting here like, I ain't got no stuff. There's stuff right here. But maybe I get an extra 2 out of it. But it was just better not to starve.
Okay, so I'm going to send my 10 guy down here. It's whoops, no, not that. It's this. 3 ore that don't really matter. Stage of the game. And now we just take 2 actions.
Damn!
Did you miss a spot?
So yes and no.
Furnish a cavern.
Is it worth? No, it's not. It's not worth
Use
it.
my 2 stone and my 3 wood.
Sitting here thinking I'm going to lose 2 points for not having cattle. But I didn't have anywhere to put them.
Build the weapons.
I was literally thinking before when I just had the 2 donkeys
Right.
that I should put them in the mines. Because you can keep them in the mines. They just won't breed because you can only have 1 space. And I'm wishing I'd done that because then I could have put cattle down.
Right.
2
But-
wood. Whoops. 2.
I don't know. I like how neat and clean
There we go.
my space is.
It is neat and
It's
clean.
all nice and laid out.
Yeah,
I like
absolutely.
it. We got the pens on either side. I got the mines on either side. My only regret is not finishing and putting some buildings here. Nicely even everything. But oh well. This is interesting. There's a lot of different routes and paths. Yeah, I know.
There is. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely. And then, like I said, like the level up thing, nobody really did it except for Dave. But his guys are beefy.
Yeah. and he gets it.
It may not win him the game, but
It's not going to win me the game.
But it's an interesting strategy, though.
It will definitely not win me the game.
But it's a very interesting strategy, and I don't necessarily think it's the worst strategy. I'm kind of mad that I didn't because
And now
of the
my
things
final
you can do.
guy goes
I do think it's the worst strategy. Just
here.
I'm fucking around.
And so I will first turn finish off building
Hell yeah!
this area here, just so I'm not
No
losing.
negative points for you.
Yes.
They speak about your mine shaft as a legend. His shaft, it is legendary.
Silent One has asked, so who's winning?
We don't know. This is like
Conrad had said, I've been lurking, so no idea. But if I had to bet, I'd say the pants this one. I think that might be a bad bet.
No. I need you to have just a smidgen of faith in me for once. Even though I've lost, I'd like a smidgen of faith. For fuck's sake.
Given up already. I think you've got it.
Look upon my fields and say, holy fuck.
Well, you had a plan from at least the mid game, and you stuck to it.
I did.
And
I did.
I think it's going to pay.
So
off.
you can't.
I didn't want to.
That one building one is worth.
So you have to.
8
So
points
just,
by itself.
so just one last time.
Yeah.
You have to have a figure round before you can build a stable, or you can just build it to the field.
You can build a stable in a field, but you can only put one animal on.
Unless you put the dags there.
Unless you, well, no.
Fuck it.
The dogs can only cover sheep.
So
That's right.
second turn.
Which is also bullshit.
Third
The dogs
turn.
are useless.
I get a cow,
Moo, motherfucker.
so that I got all the animal type. No, I don't have the donkeys.
I was going to say, how did you get a cow? Oh, is that literally one of the things
So
you
one
can
of the
take?
things I can do.
Nice.
Nice.
You can just take a cow.
Just take a cow.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm a
But I
level 12 dwarf. Give me a motherfucking
But
cow.
I don't have a donkey, so I don't have all the animal types. So it's still screwed.
You know what? I was breaking away from stereotypes, Dave.
Do you have any gets left? Any items you can take, or is that all 4?
No, I still have one thing left.
Oh,
but I was going to
then
sow.
Take a donkey.
But I was going to sow. How many negative
Oh.
points do you get for not having all animal types?
2 for each animal type you don't have.
So that'd be -2. But if I
It'd be
sow,
-2. But if you sow,
You'll get more.
if you do 2 pumpkins and 1 food, that is 3 extra points.
there's only 1 point per food.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you get one pumpkin and you get 2 wheat, which equates to 1 point. So it's 1 point regardless of which type you do. But you can do up to 2 vegetables and 2 wheat.
But I don't have another place to put the donkey. So
Yeah, you do. The mines.
oh, that's right.
Donkeys can go in mines.
And just be chilling there.
Yeah, they'll just
Donkey.
So
Gets in my
that's-
main
If
donkey.
you take that, you'll get 2 points. You'll save 2 points.
Yes.
And you'll get a bonus point, I think.
Why?
Don't you get bonus points for the pairs, or no? Aren't animals worth points by themselves, or no?
Animals are worth points by themselves. Every farm animal is worth.
That's what I'm saying. So take the donkey
Yeah,
because
so-
you don't get the minus,
Yeah,
and you get a plus.
and you get a point. So
Yes.
it's 3 points either way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
you-
so
you-
I'll
you
just,
make out
that
your-
is
There you
that is
go.
my turn.
Break the stereotypes. We're not just biners, okay?
I filled in
Alright.
all of like even earlier I realized that the only way I was gonna fill in my thing with how I'd gone was to level up my
You did
my
good
dudes
though, yeah, dude.
and get them.
You filled every single square, got the maximum number of dwarves, and leveled the shit out of them.
Yeah.
And that's impressive.
But I was
on its
also
own.
And he
thinking that-
milked those sons of bitches for everything.
I was thinking that
No.
I would get more points for a higher level
Right.
dwarf, but whatever.
Now on the advanced level, there might be something for that.
And you
'Cause
bought
there are a lot of
you bought
builds
the
right
weapon one, right?
Right.
So that's
Yeah.
that's
That's
what
extra
I
points.
was like, I have to-
that's 9 victory points right there.
Yeah, you might have this, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It could,
No.
we legitimately don't know which way this is.
All right.
Let's find out. So we have to finish with the harvest.
Okay.
So first thing you do is take your goods. It doesn't really matter, but you might be able to send for food, which is exactly what I'm going to do, I think.
Boop,
Because-
boop.
doesn't
boop,
really
boop.
change anything.
Boop.
Nope. Basically.
Because you get the same points if they're on your field or if they're not.
Yes.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
getting them off your field means you can use them.
Boop,
So,
boop. Yeah.
which is, I
I
think,
forgot.
exactly what I'm going to do because I need 6, and that provided exactly 6. I'll
I'm
just do
gonna
that.
sacrifice
10,
piggies
and,
for a
There
piggy
is
for
6.
food.
So I would need 4 more.
For 2 food. Yes. Boom and boom.
The pig is worth 2.
And then finally, your animal's bone. Can I have one more donkey, please?
You may have a donkey.
Thank you.
I also get a donkey.
one, so
I get one moo cow, or do I get a moo cow? Because that's only a single spot,
Yeah.
so I don't get a
Yeah,
dog.
you don't have enough space
Okay.
for them.
All right,
So I don't have a moo. Don't get another moo cow. Don't get another donkey.
Could get another boar.
boar. Yeah, I got a boar.
Okay,
So
just
boar goes
keep
there.
them at home.
Oh,
Maximum sheep,
oh, this is
donkey.
because of how it is. So does this count as one space now?
Yes.
Like in terms of breeding, like do these two breed independently, or because it's all enclosed, do they breed and it's only producing one?
I think that only makes one. Is how the
You
rules
only
work.
get one animal of each type, regardless of how many you have on every space. So even though you have them separated into separate things, you still only get one.
Oh, you
we-
cheating son of a! No, yeah.
We've been doing this wrong.
Oh dear.
Dave's got a few extra points, is what he's saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
I
don't
thought it was
breed.
for-
Don't breed any of your sheep this
We're-
round.
yeah,
we'll
we're-
call it square.
I-
I thought the
I-
same thing though.
Yeah,
I thought the same
because
thing.
it's a paired per places, so I was like, I'm
Yeah.
not going to put these together, and they'll just be two
I
little
thought
things.
the
I
same
never,
exact
I
thing.
never had more than one space for all my animals anyway, so it never
Yeah.
even occurred to me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like
No,
that's all.
Because when he had it before, he had two individual spaces with two individual pairs,
Yeah, because
and
you
he
said
got two sheep for that,
because you
which,
said
which
per
made
sheep-
sense to me too.
Yeah, like because you said for every pair that's they make another one. It's
That
like,
makes
but
sense.
if you
to
put four of them together, they don't make another one.
me. There's
Yeah.
3 males
So-
and 1 female.
Yeah, so it's like that's
All
kind of
right.
stupid, but okay, I guess I gotta separate out how kind of like with the crops.
I thought the same
you
thing.
put, like,
I thought the
Put
same
the
exact
crops in
thing.
here, it's like all right, this makes more crops.
Oh
that
my!
makes zero sense that you could have all these fields of animals and only one mate. That
It
cannot
kind of does.
That cannot be true.
It kind of
That
does.
cannot be
If
true.
you have at least 2 farm animals of the same type, you get exactly 1 additional baby animal of that. But only if the new animal can be accommodated on.
Okay.
It is not.
You can only get at most 1 animal per type in each harvest.
Okay.
Wow, that is lame.
That is kind of lame.
Dogs are not considered farm animals; they do not breed, and the animals breed regardless of where the parent animals are placed in your home board. Parents may be in separate areas. So
What the fuck?
So, yeah.
Yeah, like
That's
that is
not
the
how
dumb-
breeding works.
Not
Listen,
even kind
listen.
of.
One assumes they visited.
There's
at
just
some
there's
point.
a farmer with a
Yeah.
rubber glove on walking through the field.
Yeah.
Come here, Bessie. I come from the other end of the fucking field.
Don't run away from me.
Oh my god!
I'm spelling it. Hold still.
Can
I have
we
one
get
more
to
question.
this?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, all right, make it quick.
Are coins worth an individual point?
Yes.
Okay. The reason I asked that is because my beer parlor lets me sell 2 wheat for 3 coins. But
So-
before end of game scoring.
So it makes more sense for you to sell all your wheat
Well,
for money.
all but enough for the food chamber because it makes pairs. So I would save exactly 3 wheat because that makes 3 pairs, and I would sell 6 wheat or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Well, the scoring's already messed up because the two of us thought the
I-
game
we
worked completely
fucked up.
differently.
Well, no, I always had just pairs of animals. I only
Okay.
had one, but that's okay.
Conrad and Silent One both said, "CJ, I believe you got this."
Thank you. So I'm gonna sell
the
1,
sheep.
2,
Holy
3,
shit! How many sheep
I
do
don't
you
got
have?
this.
all of them.
I do not got this.
You might have this,
I don't think.
but
I
you
got
fucking
this.
better not.
I think.
I mean,
I think
I hope you do.
I
I mean, you
think
better
this has
fucking
this.
not.
I got anxiety.
you didn't use any of your. You didn't use any of your crops for to feed your people, did you?
Not yet.
Because you have all that food there, and food's worth nothing.
What's that? Yeah, that's what they're for. This is the food for my people.
I just want to make
Yeah.
sure you weren't giving
Yes.
away your food.
No. This is
when you
specifically
have
for the
shit
harvest. Oh, yeah, that's specifically for the harvest.
And you only have 2 people, so
Yes.
yeah, you
Yeah.
guys were just
Now you're one
farming
each.
motherfuckers.
No, because this week counts. For the food chamber, this week counts, and for the
end of game score.
and for the end of game scoring, it counts.
he only has 2 people, so we only need 4 food to
Yeah,
begin with.
they're fed. They're fed.
Whatever.
They
I'm
are all
crying
set.
either way. All right, so now that we've done all the breeding and that's all done, count up how many farm animals and dogs you got.
$22.
20.
You got 20. That's all right.
I was like 12, and I was like, why am I? I'm like, why am I giving? Why am I even still counting?
You got 20.
Why am I even still count?
You got a whole bunch of food. I just got 3 dags.
Stomped a mud hole in me. How many missing types of farm animals do you have?
0.
Count of your grain. Round it up.
I get 1 point. Or sorry, I get 2 points.
3, so that rounds up to 4.
Yeah.
So I get 2 points.
You get 2 points, I get 2 points. Aaron gets 2 points. Nice. Everybody gets 2 points.
Per vegetable.
2 points.
3 points.
9 vegetables. What is it, 2 points each? Yeah. So
Oh,
it's
2 points each?
Yeah. So that's 18.
6
No,
points.
vegetables are
1 point.
No,
That's what we
said.
said.
That's what I just asked you.
3 points.
9 points.
Damn, man's got vegetables for days.
Rubies.
Because I bred and sowed.
Yeah, you did.
Sowed all those wild oats. None.
0 rubies.
I have 0
You
rubies.
have all the rubies. Sir.
You are the only one with rubies left.
Dwarves.
5, I believe.
God damn.
2, 5.
2 dwarves.
How many unused spaces on your board?
0.
Oh, are those worth negative points?
Those were
Yeah.
negative.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I didn't even realize you
3,
stopped.
4,
No,
5. Yeah.
that doesn't count. That's a space.
Oh, that doesn't
Yeah,
count.
that
Okay,
was
so I got
just
4. So.
That is a space.
That is our starting
So I have
space.
4.
That was a space I wanted to make sure I could build.
Oh, I did not realize. I genuinely didn't realize that.
Well, that's why I was like, I need to find a way to fill in my little spaces. Cause
That's my bad. That might be my downfall right there.
I actually thought that both of you would fill in everything.
Nope.
Of how you guys were going.
Count up all the points on the spaces that you built on your boards.
Okay.
So do we calculate the asterisk things now, or
Yep.
no?
Oh, we're doing those too? Okay. I thought we were just doing the farms. Okay.
That's right. That's painful.
$35?
3 points left.
Wow. Wow. Really? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Let's wait.
35.
Oh, nicely done. That's what I had. 35. Nicely done. I think the negative actually lost me the game.
Possibly.
I think
How
the
much are
negative
negatives?
actually lost me the game because I had 35 too.
So I had 59 points. CJ had 60 points.
Tell me Dave had 62 points.
Dave had 69 points.
Nice! Nicely done. Nicely done. So 4 points wouldn't have mattered, man.
Armored dwarves are where it's at.
Armored dwarves are where it's at. Bravo. Bravo.
And filling in your board.
I feel a little
Yeah.
bit better because I genuinely thought I had shit the bed completely.
No, you were spot on.
But I had the most points of the tiles of any of you.
Yes.
Surprisingly, with all your bonuses, but
Yes.
having a buttload of rogue.
I needed 1 or 2 more buildings, but obviously not filling in my buildings was a problem. So
Well, that was the thing about I wanted more dwarves so I could try to build
Yeah.
stuff, but I was
Yeah.
always short of building materials. Like the only ways that I
Right.
could make
Oh wait,
buildings.
are the coins worth stuff?
Yes, coins are worth
Oh,
So
3 points. How many you got?
2 points. You might have got it with the coins,
oh,
but you got a lot of
2,
coins.
4, 6, 8, 9 points. Not enough.
And I
Not
I
enough.
have 2 points.
Now it changes. I am now 10 points behind.
and
I
no
still
longer
have 59.
I no longer have 69
CJ has
points.
69 and Dave has 71.
Nicely done, sir. Nicely done.
So like this was like the only reason I could build my
Right,
buildings
right.
because it lets you build them cheaper,
Right,
Yeah.
right.
just slightly cheaper,
Dude, that was awesome.
but still cheaper. That's
Yeah.
why it's like I'm a breed, and
But you had to spend the work to make it happen. I really wanted to go here
I did
on my
too.
end of turn because I had the building for it, but I couldn't do both because I didn't have an extra dwarf.
I wanted to go there for this. I wanted to arm all my people, but I was like, I can only be like a 2-person one
Right,
there.
right.
But if I do
Right.
that, what I can get won't be enough for me to finish putting stuff here.
Nicely done, dude. Though no, that was good. That was good. And I debated. I wanted to get another dwarf for the longest time.
But the fact that you did that with
two guys,
dwarves.
I
Yeah.
did damn good.
You were 2 points behind him.
with two dwarves.
That was so good.
With two dwarves.
They were hardworking motherfuckers.
So it took a long time to set up.
Yeah.
We were kind of confused on the rules. A lot.
I will say this. This is better than Agricola. By a long shot. This is way better than Agricola.
So less misery farm.
Less misery
Much
farm.
less. Oh my god.
This is misery caving.
We were like sacrificing our children to
it was
eat in
brutal. Yeah.
Like,
Agricola is
It
brutal.
is so much harder
played
than
it.
this.
I don't think you have
think
because
so.
we never play it because it's miserable.
Yeah.
It's so depressing to play.
Depressing, yeah.
That being said, the other one they make is Le Havre, and that was a really cool game.
Yeah.
And I'd like to bring that to the table soon because
Yeah.
we haven't played that in a while.
We can do that.
But this was good. This was really
We'll have to try it again with knowing what the rules
knowledge. With knowledge.
Because literally, I was
there
like,
may have been some animal fuckery at some points. But I don't think it would have changed my
No,
last
you still-
place.
you still did really good.
Because I'm like, oh,
I
can't
don't
put
think it
4
would have
animals
changed
here.
my
Like,
last place status.
One way or the other, it was a very well played game. 100%. That was well done.
We could rewatch it and see how many times we fucked up.
I know.
That's not how that
All
was
right.
supposed to go.
Now we're gonna spend 3 hours putting away all these fucking different.
No, you're
Fucking
not.
pieces.
I will take care of it.
He's like, no, I'm just gonna burn it and buy another.
Go home.
No,
Buy another
I'm not burning
copy.
it.
It comes pre-bagged.
I'm not burning it. This is a keeper.
This was really interesting.
This is
though.
really good. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very interesting. I don't know if I would enjoy it with the maximum number of players.
I think it would get too. It would take too long.
Right.
And you
And
would run out
also
of spaces.
minimize your options.
Yeah,
very
because
quickly.
they say with 7 players, it's up to 7 players.
Well,
let's-
the boards do change.
They do.
They do, but I mean, like, are there more spaces with 7 people? Because
I believe so.
Yeah.
Is
not
there
sure.
another
I believe
board?
so.
I'd try it. I would try it, but I don't think I would enjoy it as much as maybe. I feel like this is one of those 4 max people.
I think
games.
what we could do, we could still do it like 3 or 4 people. We could use the advanced
Right,
side,
right.
So there's more options
with the
for-
extra buildings.
Oh my god!
Yeah, there's some different stuff. There's definitely some options.
8 wood, 6 stone, but there's room for 2 doors. But dang, that's a lot of
Hot
resources.
damn!
Workroom. You may furnish. Oh, you may furnish crossroads. Ooh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. No, it was an interesting game. It was way better than Agricola.
Oh yeah.
I enjoyed getting my ass kicked way more than Agricola, where I'm just mad the whole time.
So the
Sorry, Johnny, but we're gonna have to cut off your leg. We need to feed the family.
Oh no, you cut off the other one last week.
They literally nicknamed the game Misery Farm. It's so
Yeah,
bad.
it's rough. It's really rough.
It is. It is a little depressing. Very depressing game. Unlike Village, where you still sacrifice people, but in a better way.
Yeah.
In a more wholesome way. They go
Yeah,
down
they
in the book of
retire.
history.
Yeah, they retire. They don't, they're not retired.
Grandpa's just sleeping. It's fine.
I do like also the fact that
Don't grind him up
Our
in a
weapons-
chow and eat him.
our weapons don't break
That
as
too.
soon as we go on.
That too. You've gone adventuring. You used your pickaxe. I hit one rock. I hit one rock. What kind of pickaxe shit is this? I made some
bullshit.
wood fucking pickaxe bullshit.
All right, everybody.
Everybody, thank you so much
So,
for joining us.
Recap for today: Cracker Barrel questionable. This
Yeah,
game
you
not
may
too
have
bad.
missed the Cracker Barrel.
It is
discussion.
full of crackers, but the barrel's not very tasty.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Good night.
It's like you guys had to do it, didn't you? couldn't hold off, could you?
Oh, Jesus.